Tell me, O Muse, of the many heroes from many places who wandered the many ways of the sacked sacred city of Arden.
Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the 20th expedition of the Arden Vulgaris campaign. In world, it is the 19th of Toternios. It is Mitras Day, my dudes. Who we got today?
All right, so first up is Erythros, the muscly bard, who has promptly failed his encouragements to the group. So apparently he has like a frog in his throat or something today. And
Nice.
there will be no luck tokens today.
Oaths or no?
Yeah, he has an oath that he will silence the laughter of Food Swiper the Goblin.
Yeah.
All right, Ostrom.
Ostrom, the elvish thief, is here, ready to go and creep and sneak and hopefully walk out of there with as much loot as possible. He's pleased to be traveling with a bunch of honorable imperialists from Arcontia. It looks like our entire group is imperialists, 2 dwarves, and an elf.
Yeah. No, any oaths for Ostrom?
Not yet. He may go another session before he needs to think of somebody to be annoyed with.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Lauren. I'm back at Sister Julia, the Capitolite War Priestess of Ardenia, and I want to make an oath. And there is another priest here, so I can do that. My oath is to seek out an unholy altar or other evil place and consecrate it.
Does that sound oath-worthy, Chorus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the unholy altar
consecrate could also be destroy.
Yeah.
I think the unholy altar is a step up from just an unholy area.
No, but an actual altar to some evil god set or
I would
whatever.
say desecrate an unholy site.
Yeah.
Rather than
okay, desecrate. Sure.
Yeah. Negative. So you double negative it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm Lewis. I'm bringing Olympiodorus, the muscle wizard, back again. 18 intelligence and 17 strength, baby. He has no oaths at the moment, but he is a Spithari amnesiac with his spell book that he's just got his sweaty little paws onto. He's gonna probably try and learn some spells this session.
Fantastic.
You could make an oath to discover some of your history.
Yeah, so I was literally thinking about this when I was walking the dog earlier. I was like, maybe I'm just going to start asking Eric. So, Eric, as an amnesiac, is this thing triggering any memories in my head? And I don't know, maybe we could roll on it and give me like a 1 in 6 chance of maybe this is something that sparked a moment of recall in your head. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to play that amnesiac thing. Yeah.
One way, honestly, I think that's more interesting than me secretly rolling what your background is and then you slowly getting recollections and realizing what it is. I think the randomness is interesting.
Yeah, we can all discover and play what Olympiodorus knew before he got hit on the head and lost all his memory.
Yeah,
find out you're a set cultist or something inevitably.
Yeah, possibly. Well, my deity is Thoth. I don't know. I have this kind of vague idea that he was a soldier, got hit on the head in the battlefield, and woke up loving Thoth and has no idea why. Maybe many years passed between that and now.
You're a set spy. They wiped your memory so you could infiltrate them.
That is quite possible.
What do you know? What do you know about Project Blackbriar? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool.
I'm Rory. I'm playing Osu is it Osu Milite? Lauren's the Latin expert here.
Osu Milite. Osu Militis would be bone soldier, but Osu Milite would work. Soldier, bones soldier or that? Yeah, something like that.
I'm playing Osu Milite, the Dwarven fighter. He has no oaths. He's only done one session, so still figuring out what he wants to swear to.
I'm Steve. I'm playing Grim, the Dwarven Priest, and he has an oath to consecrate the old graveyard and hunt down and destroy the ghouls and ghasts that used to reside there.
Killer. All right, and I think we're bringing in an extra lad with us from the adventuring halls. Who's
Yes, Ganadria, the elf witch.
Nice. Who's paying her fees?
It's 30, right?
Yeah.
30?
30?
I have 28
Yeah.
gold.
Wow.
I have 28 gold if people can pitch in.
I'll give you the other 2.
Okay.
That's fair. Yep. So it's safe to say then she'll go on your turn?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. You'll pilot her. Grand.
I will move it down so I can see it.
Nice. It is a cold but crisp and sunny day today on the 19th of Toternios. Sun rises with rosy fingers over the Inn of the Broken Head. Where are we going?
Well, I think the first thing Olympia Doris is doing is YOLOing, learning protection from evil.
Sure.
So fingers crossed, I have no luck,
Oh.
and no one can give me luck. But I need 11 better. Go. Yes!
Nice, yeah.
So that was a
Perfecto.
21 for people listening.
Will you be learning any more spells?
I mean, I can YOLO some more, but I think Pummeling Fist would be really useful because I currently have nothing that I can use to kill undead, and I think we're going to an undead heavy place. What do we think? The issue is it's not a canon spell, so I can't ever learn it without having a thing to learn it from.
What
Only
level is
level
it?
2, so it's level 2, so I have a
Oh, it's
better than
level 2?
50-50 chance.
Yeah.
You need a 12? And you have a +5? Yeah, YOLO.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other useful things that can be done, like putting replacement shields onto people's arms.
Yeah.
Or throwing holy water. Just if you want to, it's your call. It's your spell book.
I mean, realistically, I'm never gonna spend the 4 weeks per spell to learn all the spells in this book. So I'm just gonna do it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Pummeling Fists.
It's gone.
If it'd been
The
the
fist.
round.
It's the second time it's been lost by wizards. it's a dying spell.
Which spell was this?
Pummeling Fist of something.
Yeah, of
There's
Azek
no
Row.
Drunken Fist wizard monks in the game.
We have a dwarf with us to do the pummeling. He's got the pummeling fit.
And alas, you win some, you lose some. Riding high and yeah. All right. Riding high into Toternios, shot down in Toternios. So it goes. So, are we taking the standard Vulgaris opening to the basement?
Yeah.
I think so. That creeping through the, avoiding the tower that everyone's so worried about, and slinking through the swamp, and then getting to the plaza and down.
Yeah.
We should just clear that tower at some point.
What's in there that everyone's so worried about?
The rumors mention specters of death.
Oh, that sounds like a good thing to avoid. Let's not go there.
Still, yeah. Shades of the dead still burning from dragon fire is what somebody said one time.
Oh, yeah, that was the rumor Alsu got. That was this tower.
It's the interesting
Which one?
tower. The one that says interesting tower. Which
Okay.
I think is kind of rude for me to not have ever told you the name of that tower. You would have found out the name of that tower at some point. That is called the Tower of Scrutiny.
Ooh. Does that mean it deserves a closer look?
Yes. It sounds
Perhaps.
like as soon
Not
as we
the-
have like a +1 sword, we go in there and
Yeah.
kill some
I think-
ghosts.
Further, yeah,
Like,
to be
I think
clear.
one ghost was bad enough.
No, I admit that's a mea culpa on my part. I should have shared that when you were researching it. But the other thing here is that like you all should be updating these maps. Like just because I did started it off, the rest of it's you, right? The pink stuff, sure, that's scuttlebutt you hear about stuff, but you know, this is your bag, baby. All right, nothing's bothering you as you go down the swampy river path. In fact, the Temple of Thoth is empty and void of baboons today. As you make it to the ruined plaza, you see that there is a lot of blood, or old blood and stuff, in the empty creature den, but no sign of the creature.
That's where we got that statue head before, right?
Yeah. Yeah, do you want to check in on the stashed stuff, or are we just going right to the chimney? The chimney's still there, the rope's still there, everything looks okay.
That's Ed's stuff. We can leave it buried.
Yeah.
We check on your shrine real quick, Sister Julia.
On the way down, sure.
No, I will not boost the server Discord. Okay, as you go down, the...
Oh, did I not boost it? Oh, I have it boosted to level 2. That's normally what I boost it to.
I don't know, I just keep getting asked to do it every time I switch from the roll GM back to the voice channel. Anyways, so, yeah, what's the light situation?
Do you want me to cast light on something? Would you like that? Maybe
I'm
not.
going to be 100% honest. I didn't buy any torches. I have a lot of rope and a bunch of oil, but no torches.
You can cast a light on my chainmail.
Okay. You want to be glowy? Sure.
Yeah. Since I'm the only fighter, I'm assuming I'll be up front.
Our
Erythros
thief
will be-
brought no light sources. He's expecting to be creeping around up ahead of people in the dark.
Yeah.
The
You glow.
hireling has 3 torches. And
I
the
have a
witch
spare
of Himalayan has
And I have
3
an
on.
emergency torch. Yes. Lux ad horum. Light for an hour.
Oh, we need to upgrade Miro to get the timer. Rip.
Nice. Yo, you know how much it costs to upgrade Miro?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So, we light up the basement, and you see that there is a small bed of moving centipedes that scatter out of the light, away, Doppler affecting their crawls, into the recesses below.
Then we need to just burn this whole place out at some point.
They keep getting in from somewhere. We got
plastered
a
walls.
crew in here to clean it.
Yeah, someone needs to re-up the grouting in here.
Yeah. They're probably coming out of those cursed monkey room that we refuse to go into. We should just cement those doors shut. Never look at it again.
Who's the first one down?
Thiefy?
Probably Ostrom. Yeah, he's very fragile, but he's always keen to scout out ahead of things.
Nice. And what's Sister Julia's lights source on? Like, is it like on a stone, or is it in a lantern?
It's on my chainmail.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I assume as he walks around, the chainmail like clinks and moves, and it's like disco lighting.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. It makes. It's actually, it gives you the weird reflection of like what it looks like when you see light through an aquarium.
Blondie's Heart of Glass is playing in the background for some reason.
I mean, that's always playing in the background.
Permanent astigmatism when you look at me.
Yeah. That's too real. All right. Okay. Yeah. So, Ostrom, as you quickly descend the 40 feet of rope that's still placed here, as far as I know, it was still placed here. No one ever grabbed it back. You descend, and the centipedes down in the basement are just leaving whatever light that's trickling down to you from below. They want none of your smoke. They're good and gone, heading down both avenues or egress points out of here, the hallways.
So long as they're not going down the privy where we're going, we're okay.
No, they're going to the dark. They're even avoiding the temple area, right? I imagine that door's closed, anyways. So they're just descending into the dark. You count at least 10 of them.
Okay, so at least they're scared of us. So call them names.
Oh, hang on a second. You cut a mouse and brought it in? Oh.
And I had to close it. I was like,
I can head down next, so y'all aren't hanging out in the dark.
sorry.
Okay.
Had to
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Oh, cool.
All's clear down
Sorry.
below. On down.
All right, sorry. Apparently my cat killed something outside and is trying to bring it in the house. My wife had just informed me. Okay.
Is it a lizard man?
No,
Yeah,
unfortunately, no. Well, maybe it's a bunny of some kind. I think that's
Oh
what she said.
no!
Yeah, but not.
That's
not
an
coming in.
impressive kill for a cat.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Dude, like... All right. Anyways,
Erythros will go third.
Yeah, gather in the room below the chimney, and then we'll.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone has any chores to visit the rest of the level, right? We just want to check on the your shrine and then go down.
Check on the shrine and then.
Yeah, that's all.
Kill the ghouls that are inevitably trying to destroy it without getting in the room.
devising Rube Goldberg machines to attack it indirectly. Yeah.
They're building
right.
a little catapult, you know.
Yeah.
So just
Right.
a quick peek to make sure the shrine is all okay.
Perfectly, all systems nominal.
Okay. I say a quick prayer. Close it all up. We go to the privy.
Right. So, if you recall, it's about a 5-foot diameter hole once you lift the marble toilet part out of the way. There are already pre-made rungs about interspaced 20 feet or so down. And this is a hella far drop.
Mm-hmm.
Erythros is just going to stand there at the top and look at these rungs and be like, what has arms and legs that long that they're using 20-foot ladder rungs?
Well, it's only 6 feet wide, so whatever it is, it's very thin.
Definitely
Centipede
Slender
Man. Slenderman, yeah.
So Ostrom is ready to go down ahead with rope and tie it up each spot as when we run out of the ropes that are already there, and maybe to dangle a torch down below in case something nasty is coming up as we are descending.
Yeah.
Well, I can provide a torch and 2 ropes to start. How's that?
Ostrom has 3. He'll use them all up to clear the slots. So that makes 5 lengths in addition to the couple we already have there.
So that's halfway down. Everything normal? Have we seen anything? Or
yeah, about halfway down, you're definitely hearing the sounds of low moaning and groaning from the bottom of this well.
Okay. When we get close to the bottom, we will not just do a Batman drop into the middle of that space. We will be a little more cautious than that.
Yeah. But right, so for the record, as time passes here, I'm going to be even particularly cruel here. A 650-foot down drop, I'm going to call for 2 light sources to be expended. Normally it's about 300 feet is a light source, so this is double. I think 2 light sources is justified.
Well, weren't we using the light on the armor?
Right, so that would be 1. So then, and
then Ostrom's torch is 2.
Works for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so Ostrom, as you approach the terminus of the drop point, you're coming down from the ceiling here. I imagine you're holding the rope in one hand, you're braced to the wall, and your torch in the other. Your light down, as a little flick of flame and embers looks down, you can see that there is definitely a band of zombies below. They look like they are wearing black togas.
Zombies in black. That new to everybody? Anybody run into these guys before?
No.
They're just zombies.
Correct. Or
Oh,
something close to them. Whatever
Can you
goes
hold me upside down with the rope
and goes slowly.
Can we get
So I'll
a
just-
can we get a priest down here before
Yeah,
we?
I'll-
Oh, I was gonna say just hold me upside down by the rope, and I'll headshot them with my crossbow
Yeah.
over and over again.
I don't think
Well,
I'm going to allow for jockeying of positioning inside this place. That seems pretty hard to do, given the
Oh.
And if you are, that means you're going off of the rope to do it. You know what I mean?
So
I
it's
feel like-
Ostrom up front.
Ostrom could arguably do one cinematic shooting something from below, but not 8.
Oh, yeah.
Wherever either.
I could drop down and like spin my spear to try to clear them away and push them all back so there's space for everybody else to drop
But I
down.
was thinking of a turning to it, hopefully
Yeah.
as the first step before we and then follow up with that sort of maneuver.
Well, we don't have a cleric until 4th in line, I think.
Can we? It's 6 feet
I
wide.
think we
Somebody
would-
can squeeze past somebody.
No.
Yeah, I mean
No.
Ganadra goes with me, but she wouldn't be up front.
Look, what I
Well, I
would
think we went Ostrom, Rory, then Erythros down the rope. So
Yeah.
maybe Ostrom could like scurry around because he's a thief, so he can climb better than the rest of us. But like, I think it's going to be either Ostrom or Rory in the room first, unless we all go back up and burn another 4 light sources to get a priest on
Okay,
here.
let's
I would be
let's
yeah.
drop Spider down there with the big thing, and then get a priest down there. Is that going to
Well,
work?
I mean, if
I
we
know
drop
it's-
holy water, would they clear out from the puddle?
That's not a question to me.
Yeah.
How?
Just
Well, I was
thinking
about to
about
ask,
starting.
but did you want to add something, Eric?
I did want to add something here. Right. So again, the jockeying of positioning around is going to be very hard in the tunnel. But I was willing to say that if you're willing to just kind of take your time and just plink these things from above, then I'd be willing to say you could do that for 10 plus 2d6 arrows spent or bolts.
Well, Ostrom will start, and we
'Cause
can
there-
maybe
yeah.
we can. How many can he see? Is it like 2 or
Sorry,
3
8.
or
8 plus 2d6 because you need at least one for. There's 8 zombies because they're like, look, they're zombies. They have Brownian motion. Like they're not gonna react. You know what I mean? They don't really react. So if anything, they'll start like when one gets shot, they're gonna see the sound and like look up and like make it even easier. So like if you want to just say like if you're willing to just spend the resources here to do it, we can just move
yeah?
and you'll get them.
Ostrom will.
They can't do
open
anything. They're
fire.
zombies. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Ostrom will open fire. Let's hopefully these black toga guys are not. That doesn't mean they're invulnerable to crossbow bolts.
Yeah. Sure. No, we can just say that they go down at the cost of 8 plus 2d6 non-recoverable arrow shots.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that took all but 2 of his bolts.
Yeah.
So, but that was worth it.
For sure. Okay. So there's a couple things on. Oh, we just lose Adam? Yeah, we just lost it. Okay. Adam's having
All
computer
clear.
issues.
Okay, then he's going to get down there and
Yeah.
hold the rope to get everybody else in as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So they don't have coins on them, but there's a few things of note on some of the bodies that I would point out. There are 4 around their belts or around their sashes. 4 of them have boar masks.
What kind? War masks?
Boar, as in like the animal.
Oh, boar,
like
animal,
with tusks,
boar mask.
pig tusk designs.
Are they black?
Yeah.
Here we go. Setites. Who wins the night? The black boar.
So
Perhaps
is that a sign of Setites, boar masks?
Setite
Yeah.
zombies, maybe.
Do any of these guys have like slightly nicer apparel than the rest of them?
No, they all look like they're all wearing exactly identical robes.
All right, I want to look
Um,
at one of these guys and try to memorize their face so that I could possibly transform into that person later if we run into Setites.
For sure. I would also probably note that they all have. I feel like you would all kind of know this. It doesn't have to be relegated to anything like that. But they all have the well-worn scars and rashes and stuff from being manacled and chained for periods of time.
Are they like how decomposed are they? They
Not
seem like they died recently. Okay,
Recent.
right. So they are
Are they
very-
covered in the runes like the Setite alarm was?
no.
Do they have like marks like they were executed or sacrificed or anything like that?
I think Sister Julia and Grimm might be able to point out to being like, yeah, they clearly were killed by divine enervation.
Slain and risen up. Unholy things.
Yeah.
So, does this room just have the two exits, the secret door going south and the
Yep.
route down to the
Right.
void?
So you're dropping down into a room about 20 feet from the ceiling. It is a natural looking cave. There is another exit point in this room. So about 10 feet up the northeast wall, there is another hole in the ceiling.
That's not one of the things that's marked on here, right?
Oh, that was this circle hole. I think we screwed
Oh,
up
so
the
okay. So
Yeah.
there's another.
Yeah. To your east, there is a 10-foot drop into what looks to be sort of a natural cave, and from that cave you can hear the sound of wind wishing at the end of it. 15 feet wide at the bottom of this sort of vaguely egg or brain shaped room, there is a set of stairs that goes down about 5 feet into a 15 by 10 worked Arcantian stone chamber with a purple hematite sarcophagus in it. The room smells vaguely of ash or exhaust, like smoke.
Is there anything burning?
No, but Ostrom, as a thief, you can see up above you and around that sarcophagus below. You see there are nozzles in the ceiling interspaced, where
that's
with
scary.
metal with that shimmery blue kind of oily plasma burn kind of look to them.
Have we seen that before? This kind of whoever is there. Have you seen that burning before? I don't think Ostrom has seen it.
Fire trap.
You've heard of these before when you're doing your studies in the School of Hard Knocks. That's the telltale signs of like a flame trap.
A flame trap, yeah. Okay, so it's not mystic special flame trap. It's just okay, flame trap. Now, I happen to have somebody has related that there's a secret door here beyond the sarcophagus.
Right.
Is that apparent?
Yes. So there's a few things here, right? Yes, it is readily apparent that in the southeast on the map as located, there is a 5-foot wall, 5-foot wide wall that has been raised open and kind of jammed open.
Oh, okay. So there we don't have to jimmy it open before we leave.
Yeah.
So I am concerned that we're going to trigger the trap any minute. So maybe we should make a fast escape. Much as I would like to poke around the sarcophagus and look for inscriptions and search every zombie and that sort of thing.
I think we want to open the sarcophagus. I think we want to find a way to do that. Did we have any?
Let's not all be in this room when you do that.
Well, yeah. First of all, can I look at this East mosaic that's written here? It says there's a man riding a dragon over Arden wearing a crown.
Yeah.
As a bard, do I recognize him? 'Cause I have advantage on lore checks.
No, but you have advantage on context clues. And on the sarcophagus, it says, Julian Grex, Archon, he who first located the obsidian doors, plumbed the secrets of the great travelers, and revealed properties of Arcanum. And on the side, it says, great architect, humble overseer, beloved father, intrepid explorer, and then the most important one, the last one, favored rider of the old ones.
Rider, not writer.
Yeah,
Rider
rider.
of the old.
Yeah, Rider.
So we keep seeing these writings in this old one script, and I'm going to bet that if there's going to be a way to decipher it, this guy's sarcophagus might contain a way to decipher those runes.
Yeah. Right.
And I think that just sounds extremely valuable to me.
Olympiodorus, you're a Tothite here. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, well, what does Olympiodorus get any different reads? Obviously he's a wizard. He speaks Mithric, Draconic, Goblin, and Arcontian, if that any of that is useful.
Do you have the same languages as me? You might.
Possibly.
I think I have Thorson in there. But that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do we have a way to either disarm this flame trap or just like open this without worrying about the flame trap? Which wall is the flame trap on? Is it on multiple walls?
This is the problem, brother. It's literally the top wall, it's on the sarcophagus, and it's on the east and west walls too. This whole place is bad. I don't think disarming this is a reasonable thing to do unless you have a way to like really ruin the room and ruin all of the nozzles. You know what I mean?
Crowbar.
Well, I was thinking, could we inundate it with oil and light the oil on fire and see if it burns up its supply? Like, if there's an oil tank in there, if we could get the fire to reach that, we could burn out what it has.
I think it's designed to not backflow.
Yeah, probably.
Here's what I would say. So another context clue. The various bits of burn marks that you see in this room indicate that they are relatively recent, and everything else about this room is indicating that this is relatively pretty heckin' old. So if it has an oil tank and has not expired yet, it's either going to expire very soon or it has a way to replenish.
Okay.
Can we look at the mosaic? Like, a mosaic is a good place to hide secret buttons because it's made up of lots of tiny bits. Can we check, like, did the eyes, like, anything significant that could act as a button?
I think there was also one crucial fact from the sarcophagus the first time we encountered it. I believe you said there were 2 holes in it.
Yeah.
Do they look like keyholes?
No.
They were
cylinder, half-inch diameter holes.
Does anything immediately? Am I getting any magical vibes in this room?
Yeah, the sarcophagi clearly has warding charms about preserving the things inside. Not necessarily like an undead thing inside, but like in terms of internment, protections and stuff like that to stop robbers.
Yeah,
You're not a thief, like you're not entirely concerned, but like, oh, it's got a security system, like that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
The holes might not be keys, but they might be like traditional keys, but they might be like a passkey, like put.
Yeah.
Put 2
you might need
rocks
like a magic rod to stick in to deactivate it or something.
It might be worth going down and having a look and see if we can find something rather than risk setting off the trap. Because, down here where there's these 6 other tombs, if one of them's got a secret door leading to like an actual like proper important tomb, like they all might be false fronts.
I think we checked all of them, but it wouldn't hurt again.
So should we head through there, or do we want to try this other way to the void that extends beyond Torchlight?
That was a chasm.
Oh, not a place we can sort of, as in it drops off and goes.
Yeah.
plummets
Let's
towards it.
not
Oh,
go
okay.
there.
Let's not go there. Okay.
We're all sick of climbing.
Yeah, let's not do that. And we have the other thing was, sorry, that other opening was in the ceiling, right? So another a way up to somewhere. Okay, so we want to go. I don't think we want to ascend back to some other mysterious unknown place. So I guess it's in through this passageway here, which is conveniently wedged open so that we can be fairly sure there's something not lurking on the other side of it.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. Then same marching order as before. So if there's no obvious threats, then Ostrom can take the lead
and have a
creep ahead.
priest in second place in case there's
So-
more zombies.
Yes.
In case there's more
I didn't-
zombies, yeah.
All right, yeah, I didn't say that though. So hang on.
Okay.
As we
You
are
said wedged secret door. So yeah, if there's something groaning and moaning on the other side of the secret door, that's not going there right away.
No, it's the opposite. Olympia's doors. A splotch has moved down the back wall of this place and is now crawling towards you in the back ranks of the party. After a while, it is clearly some sort of ooze-like creature. So it's not in close. It's not in close range or near range. Close. It's in near range. But we're gonna roll initiative. As a ooze the color of stone creeps towards you.
Interesting.
Ooh, looks like Ostrom's gonna get the first 19.
So we're in the secret tunnel passage or whatever.
So some of you are starting to go into the tunnel passage, right? Like we are kind of getting a little bit spread out, and creeping behind you all from the room that you dropped down in, all sliming its way, undulating off the wall from its static perch, is a camouflaged, the same color as the stone, Oozy Boy.
Yo, Limpidoris, move quick.
I think you're first, bro.
Yeah, I think Ostrom's gonna shoot him with his crossbow, one of his 2 remaining crossbow bolts, as indication to everybody that there's something moving in, and he doesn't even know whether a crossbow bolt's going to do it any good.
Mm-hmm. 23 will
Well,
absolutely. That will hit the boy for sure.
It's going to do some damage to it. I think I have no damage bonuses.
No. All right. 2 things happen as you hit it. It definitely gets wounded, but the other thing is that your crossbow bolt dissolves in it.
Oh, I broke all my other crossbow bolts.
The wood, the only bits remaining is a little bit of fragments of wood.
All right.
Okay, now we know.
All right, so it's my turn. I think the closest target was Olympia's doors, so I'm not going to roll randomly, because you are the back of the line, right? Was there anyone else? To be fair, to call out, was there anyone else hanging out in the back that could be a reasonable target for this thing?
No,
Yes.
Arithmus would have gone with the group.
Because I was going off the line. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm
Mhm.
going off Olympiadorus here in the rear. But like, if anyone else was there, you can just volunteer and I'll roll randomly. Like we're kind of in a nebulous space of where people are. So like,
Julia would have stayed close to Olympiadorus just to look after him. Yeah.
makes sense to me. Cool. All right, I roll a 50-50. 1 is Olympiadorus, 2 is Julia.
Okay.
That's still Olympiadorus. Okay.
Oh. I tried.
A Uzi Petaplop reaches out to Olympiadorus.
I will shatter my shield.
Yeah. All right. It dissolves your shield.
I feel like it was less I'm shattering my shield and more I put it in the way and then I cut it off my
Yeah.
arm as quick as I can
Yeah.
so it doesn't eat me.
Couldn't. Yeah. Clever. Okay. My turn is over.
It dissolves anything that it touches.
Yeah.
We have to run. I have no oil.
I have oil that you could theoretically grab from me if we're doing that.
No, I mean, on your turn, you could use the oil. I think I'll just urge you to come with me. Come with me, and I tug on your arm.
Okay,
And
I'm going
that's-
to encourage you guys just to run because on my turn I plan to shoot the sarcophagus and try to trigger the fire trap on this thing.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Because it's going to be crawling right over it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I will pull on Olympiadorus and I will say, no, we have to get away from it. And I head towards the
Hallway.
towards this hallway, the secret door hallway, and get inside.
I mean, this is a fairly narrow tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Like, I imagine we're gonna have issues of like changing
Single
places. So
file,
if we come in there, there's no
Mhm.
way
Anyone else can get out. Yeah.
Erythros can shoot,
Mhm.
can do
Yeah.
because we'll be blocking the way. So do we
I
want to
mean, you could
head
keep the door
to the
open for
chasm?
starters.
No,
Does
it's not.
anybody else have artillery? If we want to keep blasting away at this thing while we're retreating, we can
Yeah.
shoot at it. But
You're shooting something that's barely off the floor. You're shooting a moving puddle, and you're trying to shoot through multiple people. So like, I just don't think it's possible to shoot past one rank of person.
no, I don't think so. If Ostrom is up at the front of the group, but
Yeah.
and I don't know what
Yeah.
what gear the folks in the back
Yeah,
have.
True. So I think you're not. So you moved up to shoot it, right? Like when this started
He
breaking
stepped
out.
out of the way
Yeah.
because he spotted it
Yeah.
first and went kabang. But then he'll take
So
another
are
shot.
people currently in the tunnel yet?
I don't think so. I think Ostrom was just kind of starting in,
Yeah, exactly.
but then turned back. So I think we're all
Yeah.
kind of.
Okay, right. So we
Yeah.
can
Nobody's
just start, and then everyone can follow behind us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you're all kind of
Yeah.
huddled. Exactly. I imagine you're all kind of
So-
huddled near the sarcophagus, not necessarily, and like about, and as Steve said, like right about to get into the tunnel where like all of a sudden Ostrom and Olympiadorus, like, you know, they're like, oh, what the hell? Like that thing's moving. Yeah. And that's
it's
sort
a
of how it
slow
started.
booze, not
Yeah. Okay. Back to that plan. Yeah. Sister Julia, lead the way.
Run.
Run. Okay, we run.
Cool. Yeah. Likewise.
Okay.
Double
You two.
move, get out of the way.
All right. Make the, sure. Can I get the order of people in the tunnel now? For so that'd be Lauren, Sister Julia front first, and then Olympiadorus second. Is like my thought, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Like that.
Okay.
maybe our toughest fighter in the back.
Oscar's turn.
Yeah, I will hurl a spear at it and stand on the edge of the door, yelling for everybody to back inside. That I'll hold it off.
How are you gonna hold it off, Mother?
I mean, it might be better if we all just hustle through as quickly as possible.
Well, I meant mostly to delay me going in there and blocking people. Like,
I mean, isn't the plan that we all get in the tunnel and then
The last person to get
Ostrom,
in
the,
should.
Ostrom, the last one going in, shoot the sarcophagus, try and set off the trap on it.
Well, I think Ostrom was already in the tunnel. Because he was
Then
one
he's
of the
letting
first
out
ones.
Doran
No, he
and
stepped out.
No,
Shooters.
we're not.
Nobody was in the
Oh.
tunnel at the start.
No one's in the tunnel yet. We are just moving fast here. So Julia and Olympiodorus are in there. Ostrom's ready to go. Our brave dwarf is.
I'm at the door basically, but it's still outside.
Yeah.
The tunnel.
All right. A 9 will not hit it, Asu.
Okay. Grim will hustle through. What's our order? Julia went in first.
It's a single file thing. So Julia will be first, then Olympiodorus, then Grim, because it's too narrow for 2 lines.
Since we're heading south, if we.
Yeah, that's
right,
that's fair. Yeah, you can do it that way. Right, and then the pack, the heap of characters right now are the folks near the sarcophagus. Is like my thought.
Oh, I didn't go for Ganadria.
No,
No, as in I don't.
no, you
or
didn't.
it's too
I'm
far.
I'm agreeing with
okay.
you. Imagine if I just said no. You don't get to do. Go ahead, buddy.
Though those spells aren't super useful, and she only has a single dagger that she's not going to throw. So never mind. She'll just go in the tunnel after them.
Okay.
Steve, you went, right?
Yeah, I've gone. I'm in the tunnel.
All right. All right. So Ostrom's still in the room, so I can't. I'll just tell him hit the sarcophagus, and I'll get into the tunnel, I guess. Or I can fire from second rank, right?
Yeah, you can shoot
in the tunnel.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna back into the tunnel and I'm gonna prepare to shoot the thing as Ostrom comes through, so Ostrom can
I would
hit
be the last one in, so you'd be in third.
Oh, okay. So never mind.
Oh yeah, I
So
thought
I'll
you
just
wanted
go.
to shoot the thing right now and then go in. Is like my thought.
No, I wanted to be in the
Okay.
tunnel when I shot it. I didn't want to be
Yeah.
in the room still.
Got understood. Okay.
Or throw a 10-foot pole at it or something. Just do something to try to trigger the trap.
Mhm.
All right. So I'll just vacate the area.
You're moving out the area. Ostrom and Osu are the last people not in the tunnel.
Go, go, go.
All right. So what are you doing on your turn?
If it's Ostrom, then he's sprinting down the corridor. He wants to get away from that thing as fast as possible.
Okay. You're not going to shoot it or anything?
No,
That's
he
right.
wants to move.
You have one shot left. So
I've
okay.
bolt left. If anyone else has crossbow bolts, he'd love a loan.
I have 12 if you want one. Or some. You can have all of them, honestly. I'm better with a sword anyways.
I am the opposite. So yeah,
I
I'll
get
take
a
them all.
+6 to hit with my sword, so
Yeah, I'm artillery. I'm not close rank. So yeah, I'll take them all.
All right, cool.
take them.
The ooze's tentacle strikes out at Osu, the closest thing.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. That's true. My turn's over.
Something at the sarcophagus and run.
Well, so is this door just like an invisible door that we walk through, or actually have to open and close it?
It's a raised ceiling, like it's a door that raises up to the ceiling. It's a hidden door, right? And it has been busted, jammed up. So it's just wide open. It's a hallway at this point.
Oh, it's jammed, stuck, open. Well,
Hope we can do something when we get to the other end.
Mhm.
Yep.
We're faster than it.
and y'all are all ahead of me, so
Okay, if you guys are gonna go, I'm gonna try to stay back, and I want to hit that sarcophagus. So you can try to squeeze past me.
y'all
if
are
you want.
already all in front of me. That was Like I'm gonna throw a spear at it. It's just 5 feet wide. We can't really
Mm.
adjust the
Yeah.
order.
you're-
Lauren and Lewis just keep
Yeah,
pushing
yeah,
down the
yeah.
tunnel,
Yeah.
then Rorik can take his turn to throw
Do
the
we
spear.
need more
Olivia
light?
Doris is
Yeah.
right behind you, Lauren.
Question. I have a. All right. I need a light audit.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Oli- Oh, no, you go. Sorry, Lauren.
Do you want me to cast another light spell on something? Maybe on my shield, and then lead the way?
Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, my shield glows. There's
Nice.
my light.
I set a timer.
And I lead the way into number 4 on the map.
Olivia
Okay.
Doris is right behind you. Does not want to be in this puddle when this flame trap goes off.
All right, so everybody's further up in front of me. I'm gonna get as far back towards 4 as possible, and then hurl a spear at the sarcophagus, trying to aim it like in the hinges of the lid, whatever, hoping that that'll apply some pressure and trigger the trap.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat what you just said?
I'm gonna hurl a spear at
Yeah.
the cracks where the lid connects, basically.
Sure. I would allow that to work on a Mighty Deeds.
Yep. Okay. 2 on the mighty deed, but 21.
Okay. Just a 1950s Western ka-ching ricochet sound off the.
Does it ricochet off and hit the ooze?
No. Okay. That would have been awesome if it worked, though.
Yeah.
To the lads up front. You. Sorry. Go ahead, Steve.
I was just going to say I push forward as well.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get into this.
What this
next
yeah.
room spread out.
Well, what this looks like to you all is you are descending into a room of darkness. You're in a chamber at the end of this that's 5 feet wide and about not 6 or let's say like 8 feet tall or 8 feet high. That's all black.
Is
You look
that in
up.
spite of Sister Julia's light? It's like supernaturally dark.
Well, Julia's a little no. It's just that. Oh wait, is Julia first? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
You can see. No. You can see that above you, 8 feet wide, is basically a large stone. That's clearly like the exit above you is how you get out, right? But like, there's a giant stone 8 feet tall above you. It might be a little bit tricky to move. But yeah, so you'll reach the end of this tunnel, right? And then the tunnel terminates into a shaft about 8 feet tall, 8 feet high, with a stone covering it.
Oh, it's been blocked off.
I think
You can
we've got a really strong wizard.
My environmental storytelling brain says that there are fingernail marks on the stone above. Claw marks.
Cool.
Big fingernails, big
No.
claws.
Small. Human sized fingernail marks. Adult human male size fingernails.
Olivia Doris is going to pull his 10-foot pole and like try and muscle the thing open.
Yeah.
As best he can.
Sure.
This
This will be a hard move, but it's definitely strength. This will be hard, but you can do it with a pole.
Cool. No. 6 is not going to do it.
Okay. All right. You have I don't think I'm gonna allow it. I can't say time tools and training here because your guys are in combat and shit's going on, despite you all not being there. So what I would say here is you're still in a pretty controlled position. So in my head, you can either take the 10-foot pole out and try again, or sorry, the 10-foot pole is not strong enough to open this thing. What you can do is either take it out and save it, or you can try again, but you risk breaking the 10-foot pole, getting it open.
I'll risk. I take it this is my action for this round, though. So I'll have to attempt anything.
So instead, you have it like jammed in, like you just got it enough that like the stone just kind of popped instead of lifted, and then just smashed on top of the pole. So now the pole's stuck. So like it's all or nothing, right? So you can either salvage the pole now or risk destroying it and opening this thing. Something to think about.
Cool.
Right. Anyways. All right, that was Steve's turn. All right, so I think it's What are you doing? What are you doing, Grim? Or
That's what he
sorry,
did.
Olympiadorus is
Adam.
gone. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that was the Olympiadorus. So it's back to Osu.
The other Scottish player.
So we're all now crowded at the end of this corridor, then we can't proceed.
Wait,
Is
no,
that the problem?
didn't Steve just go?
No, that I was trying to push.
Oh,
the thing.
you were doing the
Yeah.
poll.
Yeah, I
cool.
got it mixed up. Yeah, sorry.
My bad.
Is there
Then
do we need to go hunting for secret things here? It's
yeah,
just this is
YOLO. I mean, I didn't bring 5 spears for nothing. I'm gonna launch another one and try to trigger that thing again.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fuck, another 2.
Another 1950s gunfighter ricochet sound. Still does not hit the
I
ooze.
hand him my crossbow so he can just fire another one off right away. Take my action to give him an extra shot at it. You can just shoot a crossbow bolt into it.
I don't think you can because you don't have any
But
bolts.
I'm a dwarf. You could just shoot over me.
Do you want
Well,
us to go back and just shoot as many times as necessary, or do you want to trying to help with this door? What's more critical, trying to proceed or hoping this thing doesn't murder us from the
I
back?
think we're in
Well,
the
you're in the
back. I don't
back.
think
Yeah.
we can push forward
Yeah,
enough.
we can't get up to the front. We're stuck in the back. We're going to be eaten by a
Okay,
goose while they
so they're
fight the
busy
door.
and they're busy doing their thing. So I guess Ostrom has no choice but to help because it looks like we can't proceed right away. So we're going to have to try to not die in the back here.
Yeah, I would say the front 2 ranks are stuck trying to come up with a solution to solve this problem. I don't think you can, excuse me, pardon me, on your left, this tunnel.
Okay, it's too narrow. Okay, so
Shoot it,
I'm
Oscar.
gonna
Shoot it.
assume that Osu says help needed here, and he'll go and fire away. He swiped all of Grimm's bolts and is just gonna fire and retreat and fire and retreat.
But
and fire
hold on,
and
I think it's Adam's turn though.
Yeah, so whenever.
Well, I was just trying to figure out what I can do in the midst of
middle.
this because I'm in the middle.
Yeah. But like, I hate saying no to people, but like, didn't you just say that you gave all your bolts to Ostrom?
I have a single bolt loaded into a crossbow.
Oh, okay. You have one. You have your trusty last bolt. Okay, never mind. Yeah, then go ahead.
One in the chamber.
All right. Yeah. You had the one in the chamber.
So I can just, shoot
sorry.
something and then pull sword.
Yeah. Okay. Sick, dude. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So can I hand my crossbow to someone so they can get a second?
Yeah, for
shot
sure.
on
You can spending your turn to do that. It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alternatively, if people could pass a melee weapon to me, then I can make it magical and it might not immediately dissolve, and then pass it forward to Osu. Do a relay.
That sounds like it's going to take a lot of actions. Because aren't you like way on the other side of the tunnel from us? Because I assume we're like still over by the entryway, and you're like 30, 40 feet down the tunnel, so we'd be like sprinting back and forth.
Yeah, that is the most communal effort solution I've ever heard in my life, and I love it.
I don't know. I'll hand off my crossbow to Rory or something. Just like toss it up to him.
Do you want me to shoot the slime or the?
I want you to keep trying to trigger the sarcophagus because I think that a 1 in 3 chance of you triggering the sarcophagus just wins the battle.
Another 2.
All right, now feed the crossbow to the slime because I have no use for it. Maybe it'll slow it down.
Improvised weapon kills it.
You can die. It bleeds.
Right, now it's Ostrom's
Is it
turn.
Bunyip? Yeah,
Now it's
Ostrom
on.
now.
Yeah, firing last bolt at the ooze, and then start loading up the bolts you got from Earthras.
Yeah, send it. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Oh, but not enough to kill it though.
I'm going to keep chiseling. It's like fire. So anything you can do to trigger the trap would be great. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep firing at the
Could you put
oncoming
some
doom.
bolts in my pocket so I don't use all my spears?
And how's your damage output with a bolt versus with a crossbow versus a spear?
Equal,
It's
but
not
he's
about
also
damage.
aiming for
It's
the
about the mighty
chest.
deeds to trigger the trap.
Oh, of course, the mighty deeds. Yeah, have some bolts. How many do you need? Give
I
him
don't know.
4 while I'm firing.
Well, yeah, I think in 4 turns it'll be in here in melee. So
I mean, it's
Yeah,
keeping pace with you, Osu. Like it's basically been following you on its turn.
yeah,
Can you feed the crossbow to it in order to keep it from eating you for a round?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Eric.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. All right. Let's see what kind of stuff this dwarf is made out of. As another tentacle comes after you.
That does not hit.
Damn. Okay.
I have low health, but I'm pretty stocky.
You keep it away from damaging yourself.
Could two people use the pole?
So I also have a crowbar.
Yeah.
My issue is that it's 8 feet up, right? So like, yeah.
Standing
I
up.
was just
Yeah.
gonna say, I'm very sorry to have to ask you this, but could I get on your back? Or like, yeah, if Sister Julia, unless Sister Julia has really high strength, then
I have a 14.
yeah,
I'm okay. I can boost you.
Yeah.
yeah,
I would allow a help
get
boosting.
down on your
Yeah.
hand. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's not. Yeah,
You're not getting advantage
so
for
yeah.
the help or anything like that, but like it's giving you the
it's making it
position to do
possible.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So with a crowbar, the crowbar
love
seems
this.
like a better tool for this task, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to use his crowbar on it.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. All right. Bad news. Your 10-foot pole snaps.
But
Well, he
still
was
has a
using a
crowbar.
crowbar.
The good news is though, you have 2 5-foot poles.
Maybe they're stronger together now that you're higher up.
But no, your crowbar's not risking. That has no risk of breaking or anything like that for doing this. No. But once this ooze is taken care of, stares at camera. You can just use time to pry this thing open, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot the coffin again. Try to trigger that.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh my god.
All right, you hit it, but it doesn't move the lid. The lid is very firmly on there. You don't even get the
4
gunfight.
twos in a row.
Yeah. One day. All right, back to me. Oh no, Steve.
Well, no.
I'm stuck in the middle. I'll run back so I'm nearer the end where the fighting is, in case anyone needs any healing.
Yeah.
And the offer's still there of a magical weapon if you decide you just want to fight.
My bastard sword is on my back, I guess, since I've got the shield, whatever.
And you keep chucking spears, so yeah.
Yeah, so you could touch it, probably.
Not four people away in the queue.
Fair. Yeah, fair.
But if someone in between can pull it out and pass it back.
I could reach over Ostrom and pull it out, right?
Yeah, let's hope I get it back before.
Yeah.
Before I need to do melee.
Do you Does Grim have a
I have
melee
other
weapon
weapons.
on him?
I have
I
other
would,
weapons.
yeah.
But does Grim, rather than have it go down the line and back up, can Grim just cast it
I
on his weapon and pass it
I've
along?
I've got a dagger, which
Yeah,
is
suboptimal.
not ideal. But if Arethrus can grab it, I can cast it on it in his hands, and then he can. I don't know. Maybe Ostrom can then take it and pass it forward again, and then it'll be with Osu. For the following turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that and still keep firing. Sure.
Yeah, that's all. Sounds like an amazing plan. Bound to work.
So Steve ran up to be closer to us. Couldn't do anything right now. It's Adam's turn. He can take my sword and pass it back.
Yes.
I'm gonna reach over, pull it out, and just like full straight arms, just like dangle it backwards over the next person, so that the priest can reach the weapon to
So
ensorcel it. Just like
Bunyip's like literally, Ostrom's in a corner just like loading this crossbow as you're like going on the other side of him to pull this thing back. Yeah, for sure.
It's actually a pretty impressive strongman feat as I hold this big ass sword at full arm length, just like holding it there, just like hurry up, this hurts.
That's a lot of forearm strength.
Your wrist is just bending.
Yeah.
Don't lock it. Don't lock the elbow. Don't lock the elbow. All right.
That is very important. Don't lock the elbow. You get tennis elbow and it sucks.
All right, Ostrom, you're up. As I'm doing that.
Send this thing to the Shadow Realm. Come on.
Another power 3 damage.
Oh yeah. All right. Still up.
Using up all the threes, man.
It is.
I need those for my mighty deeds.
It is a shell of its former self, though. One more solid strike like that would probably take it down.
Oh, good.
Oh, this thing doesn't have as much hit points as I thought it would. I thought this was going to be like a 4 or 5 hit dice monster.
Right. It's my turn. Let's see if it can hit the dwarf.
That hits. I'll shatter my shield.
Okay. Shields shall be splintered. That's fair, because there's a 50-50 chance it will dissolve it anyways. So
yeah.
Okay.
Warren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got Olympiador. So
It's on your
that. So I'm just gonna keep at it. It's like get that open.
Right.
Yeah.
He's gonna attempt to redeem himself once more.
Oh, Lewis, all these cursed rolls.
Okay. You're moving it, and so like you're not getting any traction. You're getting some traction lifting this thing, right? But you're just not getting it. Yeah. You're just it's too heavy because you're lifting an entire damn sarcophagus. Is what you realize, and that's so like when you lift it up and light, you can see that it's it's bigger than just the opening. Is you have to push this thing and move it to the side because this is a tunnel beneath a sarcophagus, not in a sarcophagus, but beneath it.
Yeah, really suck when we succeed in opening the sarcophagus and there's just like 30 Setites sitting in the room beyond, just like watching us struggle.
Yeah, they have a betting pool if you're interested.
Okay, so I'm gonna yell, "What are y'all doing back there? Hurry it up! It's getting closer!" And then shoot the coffin again. Come on, 5th time's a charm, right? Oh my god, another 2.
They're all
like I feel like if you'd plowed all these shots into this slime, I think it would be dead by now.
Yeah, exactly. Sticking to the mission.
Your weapon every time, so
these crazy plans.
Or we can turn out to be immune to fire or something as well.
We just wanted to do the cool thing. Why can't you just say yes, GM?
Nice. Right.
Because this isn't a story game. This is
Yes, and
Okay, the sword is now glowing with holy energy. Pass it forward, pass it forward.
this isn't this
It's
isn't this
like-
isn't the group's therapy. This is my therapy. You all can play your
Just
therapy
like-
games a different day.
Groaning as I lift this sword back over the group and like turn it around and like shift it forward so that if he doesn't die here, Rory can grab it.
Yeah.
Ostrom, you're up.
Yeah. To be clear, then that means Rory, you can grab it as a free action, right? Because
Yeah.
basically, Erithros is using his action for you to do it. Okay.
Another shot here.
All right. Come on.
The sign.
Belief.
Boom.
At
Boom.
20.
it's gonna die.
Finally. Oh my god. Yeah, you
Okay,
send it.
finally.
You send it to the ooze afterlife, which I
It's
can't
like-
imagine
it's
is.
ready to absorb our fighter and
Yeah.
creep.
All right. I will leave the contemplation of what an ooze afterlife is to the priests and priestess, but that thing is hella dead materially. Yeah, any bolt shot at this thing is 100% unrecoverable.
Oh yeah. Do we have any like witches or types that want to harvest ooze bits for sinister purpose?
We do have a witch, but she doesn't have any vials or anything, I don't think.
Yeah, you do
I
need a
have
container
oil
for this.
flasks. I have oil flasks. Are
Also,
we want
Lauren's an
one of
herbalist.
these and then use splinters of 10-foot pole in order to like pick it up and like as it dissolves,
Stupid.
we can, like
Yep.
feed it
Yep.
into an oil
Yep.
flask.
You got to whip it up like you're at Cold Stone Creamery.
Yeah.
No, Julia will not touch it. No.
Well, someone had a broken 10-foot pole, and I would just try to use that to like
I'll
scoop it into
shuffle
an
it back
oil-
down the line,
Yeah, this is the conga line of
hand over hand.
the logistics of this. Yeah. Okay.
I'd be like, y'all want to open that first, or should I keep shooting this coffin?
I mean, if you're cool with
Uh,
time passing, we can just do it.
Yeah, do we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
want to
yeah.
take like a turn and actually try to like
So-
trigger this fire trap and see if we can get it to fire, and then maybe we can just open it afterwards?
I mean,
you
I
have
don't
the-
want to do that
you have
with
the two holes. You could stick it in the
Yeah.
2 holes.
Yeah, but then you
I-
have
Well,
to
I
be
don't
in
want to
there when
touch
it
the
happens.
10-foot, or I don't want to touch the sarcophagus. I want to just keep, like, say we hand Osu his or a crossbow, and he just like plunks at it until it finally fires.
I
It
say
dis-
we.
yeah.
Theoretically, it should just eventually fire, right? Like,
Yeah.
we went with
Theoretically,
I say we
Theoretically,
secure
130.
our means of egress before we do that, in
Yeah.
case the fire
Yeah.
trap isn't the only thing deadly about that thing.
Yeah.
Fair.
And
Like-
whoever is willing to risk being caught in the edge of the fire blast can take the shot. So I would do it if no one else does.
I think
Yeah,
you need a
I'd
mighty
like to be
deeds for it.
out the other end of the tunnel before
Yeah,
the white
So
or whatever starts
Mm.
killing.
one
us
could
with
go
a-
wrong. Yeah.
assuming you can get enough people to like form a human pyramid underneath him, Olympiodorus will climb up and get the crowbar wedged in and try and shuffle this sarcophagus.
Well, with initiative and time no longer being a factor, if you just want to take your time, you could say
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Congratulations, guys. We avoided being TPK'd by the gray slime.
Yep.
And so it was.
In the most complex way possible.
So, in fact, it's kind of the best of all worlds right now. Not sure how you managed to do this, but not only do you move the sarcophagus, nothing's waiting for you above. So you're clear. So
There's
you're the
Like
Olympiodorus.
jazz running.
Yeah, there's the music playing, elevator music. But as you enter, the first thing you see is you're facing the north wall, or like the back wall based on the orientation of the map here. You see the words Syllabra Court Wizard written. I will, because it's a written word, I will just write it here so you can see that. The sarcophagus that you moved has no lid. What you did was literally move the entire sarcophagus off the
Oh.
circle or circular hole that you're at.
I think
Oh, so you
Olympiodorus
can't
feels a
go
little
back
bit
and
less
see.
bad about not managing to do it now that he sees how big it was.
Yeah, it was. You just moved. Oh, you just moved a giant sarcophagus. Yeah.
It's like single-handedly moving a granite countertop.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
we're climbing out of a thing
Yeah.
underneath this thing. Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe we
So-
can wedge it open and so that it doesn't slide close to the next person that has to
It's-
flee and ooze this way doesn't get trapped.
You're not an
I mean,
engineer.
someone's clearly
Yeah.
moved it, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're not an engineer, but you can pretty safely say with confidence that this thing will not backslide back over the hole. This thing's too heavy, right? So that means somebody pushed this thing back, right? The only thing I would ask is then never mind. Someone can just lift Sister Julia, unless out as the last one.
I mean, I have rope, so I can lower rope down to haul people up.
Manlanes, I'm gonna open this. Pull me up when the fire goes off, and I want to attempt to shoot it again. I have like 3 bolts left. One of these
You can
will
also
hit.
collect. You can collect all the ones you missed with, right, and your spears before you do that, because they will probably get torched.
Oh, I just assumed that ooze ate all of them as it walked past, but
Alright, yeah, potentially.
okay.
Well,
then
we were
yeah.
going to throw it past the slime, weren't we?
No, you can pick up your spears. They missed the spear, so you could eat them.
Yeah, I'll
you
do
could
that.
pick them up.
I'll grab all that, come back, and then
Alright.
tie the rope around me, telling everybody when this trap goes off, pull me up.
Okay, well, that's several rounds. That would be like a time passes. I'm gonna pick this all up and do that stuff. So hang on. So then that means.
Well, if he walks up and grabs that stuff, Erythros will tie the rope around him and get ready to pull him, and then a round after that we can start shooting, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So the problem is that like what you were just describing was like a lot of stuff, and there's turns in this game, so I just want to make sure like everyone gets.
That's fair.
I'm the one that really wants to set off the fire trap just to see the fire trap go off, and then risk my character by going and opening the sarcophagus after I fire the fire trap.
There's got to be a cooldown timer on the trap.
Yeah, that's my bet, and I am willing to risk my guy getting torched alive in order to.
All right, I can help bring your wish.
damage.
I can help bring your wish to fulfillment. Are we ready?
Best
Should
of
I?
luck.
Okay. Shoot again. Let's see. And it's a 3. Boom. But it's an 8.
It's an 8, so you didn't hit it.
All right.
Sorry.
Well,
it's a 10. You have to hit at least a 10. You have to hit at least a 10. Yeah.
Baby.
That's what it takes to hit with an oil flask. I imagine leveraging. You're not just hitting the sarcophagus.
There we go.
You have to hit a point on the sarcophagus that actually leverages and moves it. So here we go. Right. So everyone in the safe position. Yes, the fire will absolutely go off, torching the entire room and everything around the sarcophagus.
Are we safe in the hallway?
It is. Yes, you're safe in the hallway, but there's an intense heat, and it keeps going. So for the end of this round, there's still fire pouring down on all over this area. This looks it's almost like a crematorium. Like it's just burning like every direction.
Has anyone like checked this space that we're in now for magic? Have we had a wizard cast detect magic down here before?
I don't think so.
I don't remember. I don't think we had a wizard.
Also, this was like
whilst this fire trap is burning itself out, Olympiodorus is going to cast detect magic.
Yeah.
And go for a wander around this room.
Yeah, like 15 sessions ago.
Yeah.
AK a week ago.
Yeah.
Are we at a point where the people who are not toying with the fire trap are safely up out of the hole?
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all are. Yeah.
Is this door to the main room open?
No, it's closed.
Okay.
Standard wooden Arcantian stone iron bar.
Okay, gonna go over and have a listen at the door,
Sure.
just in case the setites are
Mhm.
in the next room over.
Yeah. You hear nothing.
We lost half our party.
Discord.
It's as
maybe
quiet.
it-
Sorry, you don't. It's not that you hear nothing. It's just that since you have. Are we okay? Is Discord dying?
I thought maybe it was just me because Miro also refreshed.
Okay.
Yeah, I got hit with the internet refresh too, but
Okay.
I'm fine.
All right. Listening at the door. You don't hear anybody like hush whispers or anything like that, but you do definitely hear the sounds of frogs croaking in the distance.
Okay,
We hear frogs.
that was me. That's my turn. Back to
Okay.
Team Fire Trap.
All right. It continues to burn.
How long do we want to wait for this thing to burn out? Because I'll do another round.
Well, I guaranteed
mean,
food in there.
Olympiadorus is going to be scouting around this room with his detect magic on, and then opening the door and detecting
Yeah.
magic in the next room till we move on. So yeah, he'll open the
Mhm.
door.
You're open the door that Grim is listening at
Yeah.
and was safe. Okay. You open the door and reveals a large octagonal chamber that rises in a almost like an internal dome like structure and shape at about 30 feet high. Who has light?
Sister Julia.
All right, Sister
Julia,
Julia's light's pouring
okay.
into here. Right. Okay. Yep. So it's like your notes describe. You can see that there are like a bunch of doors in this octagonal chamber. The two doors to the southeast are these large bronze doors that looks like they've been literally blasted open, like using an explosive, to breach. There is a statue of a very like prolific Arcantian governor, or like something like a politician type, but it is covered in graffiti and muck. Have you been on the troll lifts? Has Olympiadorus been on the troll lifts?
Oh no, Olympiadorus
Okay.
hasn't.
Okay. Covered in a language that you do not know. But to anyone who's been on the troll lifts, it looks similar to the stuff that you've seen around there.
Do we have anybody here that's been around there?
Erythros has been on the troll lifts.
Okay.
Or to them.
Yeah.
Because we went to the goblins.
Right.
Okay,
So then,
so
yeah, you would have
so-
seen that. Yeah, you would have seen that this is the same style. But I don't think you know this language, even as a bard.
So
let me double check my languages.
2 questions.
Yeah.
Olympiadorus has the blue tile on him.
Mhm.
He's going to obviously inspect that, seeing he has detect magic cast. Because I don't think we've done that yet. And then, is there anything else in the room detecting his magic, and any valuable information, interesting information?
Yeah. So the hallway that you are looking out through the broken open doors, there is a single row of 3 columns, then opens up into a perpendicular hallway of double columns. And all of these columns and this hallway is a very different style than the room that you're looking at. The room that you're in right now is very Arcantian, right? Stone, solid, kind of like granite, decorated, etched, and like this hallway that these double doors open, and even these double doors themselves are not Arcantian. They have a pebbly component to them, almost like pumice, but like reverse pumice, where rather than pockets, there's extra little bits of like black globule in it. They're almost like shimmery, oily nature, and it definitely radiates bad juju, like bad vibes, fear, evil type magic.
The columns, not the walls, or all of the above.
The whole dang thing is like lighting up.
Oh,
It's
okay, it's a spooky spooky magic, sinister.
It's not like blinding you like if you turn like I don't know if you had like an oven open and you're using like I don't know infrared like but it's not like that, but it's like it's warmer than the of magic than the natural neutral temperature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's as though it's like a magical
Is
decay.
Not that
Whatever.
Olympiadorus was there, but anyone that was, would it be reminiscent of the bridge that we crossed to the goblins?
Very much so. It's the same style, same that sort of black, dark gray kind of stone with the pebbles kind of appearance.
And then is anything in this room detecting as magical?
Let me just double check, looking over just so I don't lie to you. Yeah. One of the bits of the graffiti is magical.
Oh, right, okay. But again, written in a language that I don't recognize.
Yeah, but when you detect magic, like when because you have detect magic going on it, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's a practical joke written in magic, like on the magical spell to you. So like it clearly there's some kind of graffiti that you can't read, but it like if you in sort of the arcane vibes, it says if you can read this, fuck you. It's like what it says. So you get so while not understanding what the gist of the graffiti is, it's like poor man's explosive runes.
Cool. Would my detect magic extend into these little burial nooks, or do I have to go into there like, one by one?
So yeah, so I want to be clear. The circular, so the opposite wall door, from the broken doors is hella magic for sure. It has like protection magic written on it. It's got a lot of like abjuration and sort of divination kind of warding all over it. It's a solid spherical door, which does not look like anything else here. Or sorry, it doesn't look like anything else in this room at all. In fact, the impression here is that the tombs off this chamber and stuff like that were relatively new additions to whatever the purpose of this room was.
Are the other side rooms, are those closed doors or are those open? You were saying nooks.
They're all closed.
Ostrom would love to start poking around in all those rooms. We haven't found any loot yet today, so let's start scouring the neighborhood because it looks like nothing's trying to kill us. So
Is the fire still going?
The fire is still going.
Okay.
Could we have a word from our sponsor, aka a commercial break?
Yeah, we can have a 5-minute commercial break.
Wonderful.
I'm starting to feel that Eric is having the fire keep burning because he's like, oh yeah, something's going to come out of this and it's going to just murder you all. So I want you to get bored and walk away.
I'm not that clever. Unfortunately, this thing says it burns for X turns. So, all right. Anyways, I'll see you on the other side of the break. Okay, we're back.
Adam back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So looking around right now, in this large chamber, nothing is showing up as absolutely magical. But I will say is, Ostrom, as you come into this room, you can definitely tell that this was some sort of burial chamber, and your brain is going off. Like if you're a computer, if you're a CPU, you're like overclocking right now, being like, oh yeah, there's stuff, there's got to be around here somewhere. Like your thief brain is
this? Yeah.
Just in general, like this whole area that you're in, you're like, oh man, we just entered through a false sarcophagus secret tunnel, and we're in a room surrounded by tombs. Your brain is like, you know what I mean? Like you're like, I was born for this. This is your area. I'm just gonna say that, like, this is your space.
I'm gonna let Olympiadorus worry about the mystical round door of that's unrecognizable in origin, and the spooky pillars that radiate evil magic and so forth. Yeah. I want a sarcophagi and hopefully non-animated dead people.
Yeah. So you can either spend a turn at this moment to look around this room and see what your thiefness gives you, or you can open a door and look around that way and like find a different room. Meanwhile, we're on round 2 of the fire still going.
I think, I guess I'll start in the main room and then head for doors one by one.
Okay. So you're disappointed looking around the main room until you get to that statue. Can you read Mithric?
Ostrom cannot, but he will certainly
Okay.
shout for the literate people.
Olympiodorus can.
Unless elves all speak Mithric, but it didn't show up on
No.
the document.
No. The plaque that is, the grime-coated plaque of the statue reads Adrianic, Governor of Arden Vul, 2759. This is 2993, the present day.
Was he the guy who failed to reconquer?
What year did you say?
Erythrios will tell you yes. The one in the same.
Erythrios is staring at a burning room.
What year did you say this plaque said?
Well, if no one up here reads Mithric, then we have to wait.
I do. I read Mithric.
I read Mithric.
All right, Adrianic, Governor. I shall copy and paste this as well, because again, this is something written. Adrianic, Governor of Arden Vul, 2759. There you go. The figure is dressed in a toga garment with sandals, a torque, and circlet. If you recall, back in the, I'll give this to you all. That is also what was on the mosaics of the other entombed sarcophagi.
Okay, so we know what we're looking for. Keeping an eye out for items of apparel that look like
So you're looking around this statue, looking for anything around it, right? And you notice that there is air around its feet.
Oh, there's gaps down here, guys. Let's see if we can rotate. So he's going to get down and look for see if we can tell where it's connected. Look for a way to rotate, to slide it up and down.
The statue definitely rotates. It's almost like a plug, right? So you could twist it around as you want.
Okay. Somebody armed, please be ready for something coming, and let's give it a shift.
Julia will be there because she's got the light on her shield.
We want somebody to be there in case unholy horrors come out of the holes or whatever.
I will run in after hearing you say that and grab my bastard sword.
Right. This is, by the way, round. Now we're entering round 3 of the fire still going. For the lads waiting for the sarcophagus.
I'm gonna keep watching the fire because that's our way out.
Yeah. Look, I'm not. That wasn't a non-judgmental thing. I'm just describing what's going on. Okay.
I did just set off a firestorm in our way out, and I'm really scared.
He's not loot hungry. He's securing the exit.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm also loot hungry as heck.
Yeah. All right. I will need a strength check to move the statue.
Do you want some help? Kind of thing we can all pitch.
Somebody help. Yeah, let's all pitch in.
If we all want to, do we all want to spend a turn to do it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we're waiting for the fire to go out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So you all time will pass. You all put your backs into it, and you are able to shuffle the graffitied, desecrated statue of Adrianic. You move it off of its plinth as you begin to rotate it around. Beneath it is a 3 foot by 3 foot by 6 foot vertical tomb. Inside is a wrapped, shrouded corpse in very fine silks that are preserved over time. Like a
desecrate
shroud.
the corpse, but keep the silk.
Old.
Yeah.
Investigating the dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Ostrom is in a hurry, but he will allow Sister Julia to hold back his enthusiasm.
You can see in front of the corpse that's vertically standing, there are several bits of like wax tablets and even like metal kind of inscription tablet?
This is just the time to lose Eric.
That's the time. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Hello? Hello?
You're good.
Yeah.
You're back.
Yep.
Okay.
We're back. We can't see you. We can hear you.
I will turn off my camera to preserve the bitrate. Sorry about that. Okay. Inside that vertical tomb, in front of the body, you can see that there are 3-foot long rods, a scroll case of some kind, a wax tablet, and a metal tablet, at least.
Ooh.
Wait, is this 3 feet long rod or 3 foot long rods?
3-foot long rod.
That didn't help. Is it a rod which is 3 foot long?
A rod that is 3 feet long.
Yes.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
A single rod.
One rod.
Yep, on the end of the rod is a dull orange, smooth stone. But,
Magic-y something.
all right,
And
so
you said
are
there was
we-
a wax tablet and something else.
Yes. So are we pulling? Yeah, I think you can get the wax tablet for sure. The wax tablet has been degraded over time, but it has a long script on it. I will share it and read it. I cast Wall of Text.
Jesus.
What language is it written in?
Mithric. Oh, sorry, no, it's Arcantian. It's Arcantian. It's just kind of old Arcantian, but not Mithric. Like
Victorian
English,
rather than Old English.
yeah, like 1600s English. You know, like you can read it, but it's maybe a little weird. Adrianic, the Archon, was brave enough. Seeking glory for Basilius, he led his entire command, 5 cohorts of the 2nd Legion, the Sheep's Head Rangers, and the 3rd cohort of the Imperial Togmata, the Able Ones, down the chasm to confront the trolls, ignoring the warnings of his strategos and his polemarchs. There he died gloriously, among with all 500 legionnaires. The veterans of the Tagma fought a delaying action to cover the retreat of the survivors. But when ambushed by the old servants with their ridiculous pseudo-king or thane, the retreat became a rout. The twinned warriors of the sacred band held the bridge against the horde, while Tularios, Polemarch of the Sheep's Head Rangers, rallied the survivors. Eventually, Sibyllary brought down the bridge and surrounding chambers with her sorcery. The paired lovers were lost, and Marikos, Taxiarch of the 3rd cohort, was cut off with the remnants of the Tagma. I, Lankios, Polemarch, assumed command of the remnant of this accursed expedition and buried those whose bodies remained. Uvrel has been of no help, and Cator grows sullen. How will the Basilius react to this disaster? I have turned to the strategos Basil as senior surviving officer. He will be Archon.
Who's our historian on the crew here?
Lankius is the crazy hermit who lives upstairs in the basement.
We
There's a
haven't
crazy.
in a while.
Okay, haven't met him. Okay.
Which one is the crazy hermit?
So up in the basement, there's a guy who's been living there, and he is cursed to live until Cator is put down. There's like a ghost or something. He was quite confusing because he's gone crazy.
What did he say his name was?
Lankius.
And so you think this is, and he got mentioned in there?
Yeah, so it's
This is-
Lankius, the Polemarch, assumed command of the remnant. The crazy hermit identified himself as Lankius and spoke about Givril and Cator.
Could we ask him where Basil is?
We haven't seen him in a long time. He's gone.
Oh,
You went to his house.
wait.
Yeah, you went to his house in the basement and has been robbed by the halflings. So, there is much more in here. as you de-inter the body, I guess is the best word.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So there are some things I'm going to. Here we go. Your detect magic is still up, Olympia Doors. And quite a few things will ping magic as you disinter the body.
Sweet.
So, there is the 3-foot long rod. Does not ping of magic, but pings of there used to be magic, especially that smooth gem orange on the ends of it, on like the cup of the rod, you know. Yeah, that is 100%. There is a ceremonial Gladys with gold and precious instones.
A Gladys. What's a Gladys?
A
Roman
sh-
sword.
Sword?
Yeah, an S word.
Oh, Gladys. A Roman sword. Okay.
Yeah.
You said with gold and what?
Gold and semi-precious stones. There is
Is it magical?
Yeah, not
Is it
magical,
fancy, or just
fancy. Yeah. There
I'm
is
tracking all the news, by the way, for
Yeah.
later.
there is a 6-inch long oblong piece of platinum with the image of Arden, the defender. The same with the hand. So that's the knight with the hand out and spear down. You've seen this many times, leaving Gosterwick, going up the long stairs. And the inscription, Nunc defensis est. Nunc? You tell me.
Nunc defensis est. Yeah, it is.
we are not defended or something? Or we are defended?
In Mithric, you would note, now she must be defended.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Lore drops are great. I love them.
Like now she is defended or must be. Like
Yeah,
it depends. I mean,
Now she, I'm. The inscription here is now she must be defended.
now she must be defended.
And the metal tablet does not have any words on it. But it seems lighter than any metal you've touched, except if you were in maybe the weird alcove at the Well of Light.
Are you talking
Somebody
about
knows
the weird Technicolor Dreamcoat hallway
Yeah,
with
Disco
the
room.
old one or ancient one or whatever
precisely
sitting at the end?
that same one.
All right.
So it's not a hollow thing, it's just a very light metal.
Yeah.
We have a piece of very light metal.
Is it
They've
magical?
discovered aluminum.
What was was there a question?
Is it? Yeah. Are any of these things? I assume you're going to tell me anything
Yeah.
that pings as magical as you read it out.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if this does ping as magical. Yes. The metal object is pinging magical.
Okay, I'll continue to investigate that whilst other people fiddle with everything else.
This all looks like stuff for sale that we want to sell when we get back. But if there's some unusual materials that we might be finding useful, are we looking for anything special? Is anyone on a quest to find anything?
I think we're just yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
There's so much chatter in the server. I'm just want to make sure we don't have somebody who's like, oh, I'm looking for a 3-foot long rod that has an orange stone on the end that looks like this because someone told me about it.
I'm just wondering if a 3-foot long rod with an orange stone on the end gets inserted into a hole in a certain sarcophagus. I don't know.
Okay.
It's currently on fire.
Might, however, that sarcophagus may or may not exist in a few minutes. I assume it does, seeing as there's already burned things, but there's been 5 turns of fire.
Yeah, let's find out. We've
And
been at this for a while.
It's still burning.
Yeah, so
Is there an off switch in there?
Was that all the items?
Yes, but I need to give Lewis some information as he's vibing on this thing. The metal tablet is an illusion.
Okay.
As you hold it, you see through its designs, and it is actually in the shape of a hand, a metal hand palm with 3 fingers and a thumb. The thumb and exactly. But there's no. It's not like it's missing digits. It's like a hand that is designed
Yeah, like
for that.
when that thing up in the Technicolor Dreamcoat tunnel held up its hand to us, was it missing a finger?
It had
It
a
said it was like holding out a hand, like stop.
yes,
it
and
was a complete hand, but it just happened to only have 3 fingers, right?
correct. It had spindly, longer fingers, but 3 fingers and a thumb. Not all.
So you've
not
seen
4.
a critter, a living
So-
critter or an imaginary illusory
Illusion.
It
critter?
was an illusion of it, like a projection.
Hmm.
And it was like holding its hand out, like stop. So we stopped.
Somebody needs to light a torch.
And at the center, and in this palm, in the center of it, is a eye, like a depiction of an eye.
Okay.
Holding this,
Right.
this is like you're getting the impression that this is some sort of wand or device. With you can't tell the number of charges remaining with detect magic, but like it definitely seems to be like, oh, this has some sort of use.
Cool. And does it have like a sort of school of magic? You know, am I getting like
Yeah, you're getting
other than
transmutation.
illusion? Okay, cool, right.
So it affects,
Sweet.
it morphs reality in some way.
Okay. And is there any sort of
Instruction manual? Or...
words inscribed on it? Yeah.
No, it's
Is there-
elegant.
Is there a QR code I can scan?
No, unfortunately, it is elegant, smooth. Apple would be proud to have a magical device like this. Sleek.
You just found a iPod Nano or something.
It's an eye hand. Get it?
It's an eye hand.
Got an eye on it.
Exactly. It was why my brain came up with the idea of Apple. All right. Yeah. I think it might have a color. Hang on a second. Yeah, when you're playing with it, the eye is turns blue for a little bit. Like a deep azure.
Okay.
Blue, maybe a blue within blue?
Okay.
It's a Fremen hand.
Yeah. So,
I think
yeah, magical.
Once we've recovered everything, I think I'm gonna like say a prayer over the body, and we should lower it back.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So grateful.
You're holding a first-hand account of the remains of a doomed expedition, which that itself, you would all know. Nobody knows exactly what happened.
You got to find a historian that we can sell this stuff to.
Very much so. So awesome.
Sounds
Good job.
That sounds
That'll
good.
be
Is,
worth a lot of Osterwick.
Eric.
Yeah.
Is reading this tract of information suddenly sparking any memories for Olympiodorus?
Yeah, let's see. On a 6? No.
Oh, cool. So
Not
he's
these
maybe
lads.
not
You weren't part of the lost
Adriana.
Yeah, you weren't part of the lost expedition.
No.
500 years ago, yeah.
No, but
was your character just like I don't know where I'm from or something, or like where
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I think-
I'm an amnesiac, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it relevant. So I'm just going to start asking Eric.
yeah, you should.
Like-
Yeah.
Does this remind me of anything that
So you're not a lost member of the Sheep's Head Rangers?
Not
No.
that we know of.
I have to stop being generous.
Well, let's start going through
Okay.
doors. We've got an hour of time left, so let's.
Yeah.
Unless somebody else wants to move on,
Is the
Ostrom
fire
wants to keep
stopped
the
yet?
routine.
I think
On
we're
the-
relying on
after-
the thief identifying hidden stuff. So
After
Does
6
my ration
rounds,
have marshmallows in it?
yeah. No. But after 6 rounds, the fire will subside.
All right. As soon as it subsides, I want to run out there and like take my 10-foot pole and try to jam it under the lid and like lift it out of the way, because I don't want to give this trap enough time to reset.
Sure. All right, and so it was. So you're gonna jam the rod into the sarcophagus that's got nudged and triggered the trap. So now you're gonna try to maybe try to open it / pry it open fully.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Just get the lid off so we can see what's inside, and
Yeah,
then
we
I'll
can
run away in case something comes out.
Yeah, we'll take the turn to do that well. But this will be a different turn than the other group, because basically on the 6th turn, that was when we were identifying the stuff in the room. Then that turned off. So back to the group in the Adrianic's tomb. What do y'all want to do? What room? Show me which numbered room you're going in first.
How about 6? Start top left and work our way around.
Okay. In this lad, there's nothing new that hasn't been seen under the sun. There is a message scrawled in Arcantian. Yep. Georgios and Hierophas, warriors of the Sacred Band. You see
Those are
that
not
these
the guy that need to be opened, that are still sealed. We're gonna.
Yeah, so over here you can see that their sarcophagi have already been opened. Anything in there has been exhumed of value. However, on the back wall though, you can see that there are, these 2 guys basically on Khazad-dûm holding the line.
Okay, so somebody take notes in case there's a historical references here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the mural shows 2 black-haired warriors. Yep, they are fighting tall, cone-headed type people.
Like the troll guys.
Correct.
Okay, so
Yeah, but they
our ancestors were fighting the troll lip guys.
yeah. The troll guys though, like they're not bald cone-headed. It's like they're all wearing like special armor,
Okay, so they were fighting 500 years ago. So
Correct.
hopefully we'll figure out what they were fighting about, but they were at war at some point.
Correct.
Keep
But
going.
yep. Okay. So then we're gonna, but that would take the turn. You thoroughly examining that room. So we're gonna go back to the lads with the sarcophagi.
Am I
Who's
the only
Adam?
one in there right now?
Just Adam. I need a light audit from you, buddy.
Oh, I don't have any light. I had the fire. Is there burning
Yeah.
corpses in the room to give me
Yeah,
light?
is there smolder of light still?
I think there
those
was
zombies,
last turn, but
Fire
it's
zombies.
yeah. Everything has been purged. That could be smoldering after 6 turns of fire. Unfortunately.
I'm gonna sit in the dark here and I'm gonna yell, "Help!" Back up the
Yeah.
tunnel towards the rest of the group because I'm now in the dark and I have no torches.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a torch. Somebody with fire want to run back there?
I have a torch and make light.
Okay. Just to, but you're
the higher line back down.
Yeah.
The higher line has one.
I mean, I get you wouldn't be in pitch blackness, I guess, Erythios, because your 10-foot pole that you used to lodge in there might have a residual bit of flame on it. As you shoved it into the sarcophagi that was there, right? But not like a torch light or anything like that. And yeah, you would definitely need one. But so you did pry open the sarcophagus last turn.
Is there ashes somewhere in the room?
Ashes,
Like burning embers somewhere?
yeah.
So, like one of
there's
those
got
zombie
it.
corpses.
Can I just throw an oil flask into a corner where there's like burning embers or something and just light
Yeah.
a fire there?
Yeah, for sure. Do you want the left or right corner? So like, do you want the left of the sarcophagus or right of the sarcophagus?
With my map,
Yeah.
I'll throw it in the right corner. Like,
Okay, so you're throwing it here. The sarcophagus is right near the secret
Here.
room, right? In the modern part of the.
I'll throw it
okay.
here. I want it out of the way of us like getting out here and then up the hole in the ceiling, because I'm like 50-50 on if something's gonna come out of the sarcophagus and just like eat me at this moment while I'm waiting for light to come.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna shove this open, and if I see anything in there real quick, I'm gonna grab it and then I'm gonna run.
Okay. Yes. So, in the sarcophagus, you can see a few things. First off, you can see that there is a bed of ancient silver pennies. Furthermore, there is a glowing, hand-sized piece of orange metal or rock or mineral. Thirdly,
I'll grab the glowing thing.
Hang on, brother. There's okay, fine. You take the okay. You're right. All right, you're right.
I'm trying to be quick. I'm trying to get out of here.
I wasn't done. I wasn't done describing all the things that you see, though.
Decide what to grab.
But yeah, you're like, what's behind? Here's 4 doors, and I just described door number 2, and you're like, done. So I guess that's fair.
I'm gone.
You want to? Okay.
I don't want to be eaten by the corpse in this thing, because I think the corpse is going to come up and be like, lich.
I respect that, so I'm going to stop trying to push, but I'm saying that I think you would have this doesn't take an extra turn to see everything in here, right? You can see what you can see.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I'll look at the other things.
All right. In here, you can see, as well as a, body with a shawl laying on this pile of ancient silver pennies and this fist-sized piece of orange mineral. At its head is clearly wrapped up a scroll that you can kind of get the depictions of that looks to be like some sort of, rather than a magical scroll, something cartographic in nature. The second part here is a piece of brass that is, in fact, 2 discs that almost look like that are 28 inches in diameter. So basically the size of like a vinyl, there's 2 of those with grooved and beaten gold. And then lastly, there is a very high quality looking longbow in here, as well as just scattered about 10 equally very perfect arrows. Both of them, the bow and arrows, made out of either like black wood or ebony.
Ooh. I don't have a torch in my hand, so can I grab 2 things?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Oh, I want to grab the piece of amber and then the bow and just run back up the tunnel towards the rest of the group.
For sure.
Just like dead sprint, because I still think this body's going to come awake and eat me.
I don't know why you would think that.
Everything tries to eat me.
Yeah, you're right.
Says the GM.
I poke the thing, and then I run.
And run you did.
If nothing comes up this tunnel after me and kills me, then we can go back and grab the rest of the stuff. But I want something for the effort.
Oh yeah, you grab that stuff, and as you leave, we're going to go into initiative. As a shadow follows you.
Oh, glorious!
So initiative to see if you can go before this thing does.
Oh, just him?
Yeah, it's just these 2, and then next turn I've rolled in the wrong channel. You beat me.
Yes, I run. I run for my life.
You hear a groaning inhalation, like the sound of flames leaving into space. Okay.
It's dead and it's coming, it's dead and it's coming, it's dead and it's coming as I run up the hallway.
Yeah. Yep. Leaving the flames behind, and then you just see that you can't even see the flames as something like blocks the light, but you can't see it. Probably let out a squee, and the rest of the group will probably hear that. So let's the rest of you can roll initiative to see the order of actions here. And we'll go from the new order. Adam, you do not re-roll initiative, and I don't re-roll initiative.
All of the rest of us back in the other area.
1A. Natural.
You hear
All right, now
Arithios.
nobody else roll better because that's the best person to go first.
You hear Arithios screaming.
Oh.
The good news is that when players tie, they choose.
Cool. Yeah.
Lauren goes first.
Yeah, Lauren goes first.
All right, the optimal one. Nice. Yeah. Optimal. Okay, yeah. Optimal initiative against this thing. Very nice.
So, Eurythros, where are you? Are you trying to scramble up?
I'm running down the passage to go up through the sarcophagus. So I'm trying to get out of the hallway because I want someone else to be in front because I'm just like leather armor bard with 3 HP and I'm going to die if something touches me.
Yeah. So you threw the fire, you grabbed that stuff, we went to initiative, you beat this thing, you double moved the hell out of there, and that's where we're at. So you're at the bottom of a pit. Yeah. You're at the...
Are you screaming for help?
Yeah, I'm screaming, it's dead and it's coming. That's what I know. So yeah, I'm running.
Grim. We're gonna need more of that water.
Pull him up.
So I'm gonna run and I'm gonna be ready to reach down and pull Eurythros up. But I guess that action would be completed on Adam's initiative. Maybe?
No, you can.
Okay.
You can pull him up with a strength check. Yeah.
Am I gonna have to roll it?
Strength.
Yeah.
So did you say a strength check?
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
To pull him up, I think is be strength.
Oh, 20. I just.
We already
no issue.
One TV.
I'm like thrown halfway across the room.
Yeah. All right. You grab him up, and you can see in the hands of Arithios, there is a glowing lump of amber, as well as this ebony bow. Black bow.
I think as I pull him up, what is coming? What is dead and coming? What did
I don't know. It's a shadow. It's coming for me.
Graham, it's a shadow.
Yeah, holy water people. My turn?
Yes.
Can I YOLO in combat on spells from the spell book?
No, you can't cast spells from the spell book.
No, but can I try and learn one in combat? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so. I feel like you do it in a crawling round, but maybe not combat.
Yeah. I was like, hold portal might be really handy right now. But unfortunately, I don't know it. So,
but hold on, Lewis, you will immediately identify that glowing orange lump. That is Arcanum.
Oh, glorious! I needed this.
Who was it that was looking for Arcanum? Somebody was.
Erythros. Erythros was the one looking for Arcanum. So this is what I wanted.
So now the bad news is, so the good news is that this is like you looking at this. This is all of everything you've seen and heard about Arcanum being a glowy orange mineral. And just based on you have detect magic up, so like you're looking at that thing, and it's like 100%. Like that actually does look like a blinding flare of thermal imaging of magic that condensed. Now you don't that it can be used to recharge stuff. You've known, and it can boost spell casting, but you never have done it before. So I don't it's not something they would teach you. So you could try to figure it out on the fly.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm actually I was going to investigate the columns, the evil, radiant evil magic. So
yeah, well, I imagine this sort of like when Julia pulls them up, like you see this blinding detect magic behind you that like you have to look. You know what I mean? What the?
Someone turn the light down.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I realized it's not actual light; it's coming in my kind of sixth sense. Right. Cool. Yeah. What do I
Yeah.
see down this corridor? Because I think we're gonna have to run fairly soon.
Okay. So down this corridor, you see this is a 10-foot wide corridor. It's running diagonal, just like this flush way. There are 3 columns interspaced on this 10-foot wide corridor before you enter a perfect cross intersection. And this intersection, again, it's a perfectly perpendicular intersection. The intersection though has columns spaced. So this is like maintaining the same spacing. Like all these columns are evenly spaced. They are 5 foot apart. So you can find a 10-foot wide corridor intersects this 10-foot wide corridor with columns 5 feet apart, and then columns continue in pairs in the perpendicular section, going northwest, southeast.
Why is not doing that?
But across the intersection, they're single file columns, all pebbly, all kind of vaguely evil, bad juju vibes, giving you a sense of dread. It smells vaguely of ozone and death.
I've heard that a few things smell of death around here.
Yeah, you can hear the ribbiting of frogs, and in probably the very, very faintest, besides the shouting coming from the other opposite direction, you can hear ever so slightly the sound of running water, moving water, I should say.
So who is bolting down that corridor? Just Olympiodorus?
I'm not bolting down it yet. I'm like
okay.
gonna hear-ish, seeing what I can see. I'll also strike a lantern in oil. Seeing I have a free hand now.
We're hearing a whole lot of panicking going on.
So
those are not enemies, right? I hope that's not bad guys.
Those are the pillars.
These are the pillars, that you can see. And so you can imagine then you can imagine they extend, symmetrically, right? Like as far as your light can see from here, that's what this room's doing. Okay, so you can erase that and fix it as you see.
Guys, I think this connects to GOG.
Who's GOG?
Conehead Troll. There's a room with pillars over here.
You're the only
12,
one that has encountered GOG. So you better give us directions.
This connects there.
Cool. OSE.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell to Grim, be like, Grim, death is coming, bless my weapon, and hold it out to you.
Here we come.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to rip and tear.
Does anyone have arrows? Like, I have a fancy bow, but I don't know if anyone has arrows.
There's arrows in that tomb.
I'm not going back.
You can just ask him nicely. Excuse me, can you wait on killing me until I go grab those arrows?
Yeah, that should work. Defeat him in the marketplace of ideas.
How long does Holy Weapon last?
5 rounds.
5 rounds, okay.
This is the start of the first round.
But it would be on Grim's turn.
Correct.
Yep.
So is it Erythros' turn because Grim just cast that spell?
Yes.
Indeedy do, neighbor.
I don't think I can do anything to a shadow, so I'm gonna run and I'm gonna go to that room with the pillars and just run that way. See where that leads me.
Okay. Yep. So you were here. You can move here and then move into past the broken open doors. And Olympiodorus has light, so he can show off what's going on down here. Okay.
I think that the play is more run than stand and fight.
Never.
Well, let's get our priests to have
we We could try and just block off
that
the
is an
hole again.
unsound military tactic to charge blindly into unknown territory.
I don't think it's unknown territory. So at this point, if people are going to be like, what are you doing? Erythros is going to see these pillars and be like, follow me through the terrible, terrible hallway, because I'm pretty sure. Do we get the dread feeling from these?
You absolutely
Yes.
do. There is fear and dread.
Yeah.
Maybe even
follow
some
me to
loathing
dread.
in Las Vegas.
Oh, let's go to the loathing. We're going to absolutely go to the loathing, and I plan on turning left.
Also, fear is to the right, loathing is to the left. And we're
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
And here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
So Vegas is down there somewhere.
Exactly. All right. Yeah, no, this place is, all jokes aside, this place is giving you the creepy feeling of claustrophobia and your imminent demise.
Well, it seems like that's what we're expecting if we stand still. So it's just like all around us. Yay.
Yeah.
We grabbed the stuff out of this tomb, right?
Yeah.
The central one was the one we've
Oh.
successfully looted so far. We haven't done any of the others.
I don't label the expeditions which ones are which. So you have, but yeah. Okay.
Ostrom.
Oh, Ostrom just saw two terrified people sprint past saying, it's this way, death is behind. So he is, I think, going to just pursue to go after Erythros and Olympiodorus because they seem to be in an all-fired hurry to get away from something. So he's going to take their word for it. And running? Good. I'll continue running that way too.
Oh, just FYI, there might be a trap in here. We haven't actually been in this corridor.
Oh, FYI. Great.
Yeah. So,
Then
if
we shall be the ones to trip
Erythros
the
just
trap.
dies suddenly, just know that this is a expected likely outcome. Because
Okay.
it might happen.
Well, I've got 5 crossbow bolts left. So if there's something to if there's anything to shoot at while we're running this way, we'll run this way. But Erythros, you said go left, so we'll run down there and run left.
Because I think that connects with the Gog Lake or whatever.
So I'll take your word for it that this is a scary place. It's this really nasty, unpleasant place, but we're going to run there. I'm not sure how much ground Ostrom can cover, but he's going to run down, turn left, run as far as the light source will let him. He was not going to plunge on into the darkness.
You may also run into halflings.
So you can get to here.
Oh, even better. Hooray.
There's very many things that we might run into over here. There might be halflings in this passageway.
Well, I'm taking your advice on the run away really fast. It's worse to stand still. So
I don't think we can kill a shadow.
Competent people behind us are going to be able to survive.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was going.
I'm just saying, I don't know if we as a group can kill a shadow even with a... Because do we even have a level 2 character in the party?
Yeah.
They killed one last session.
Yeah. You got Grim.
Yeah.
You got holy weapons.
Maybe we can. I don't know. Erythros is a coward. I think I've ruled that.
Cool.
All right, Eric. Send it up to us.
He's going to run.
Right. Okay. So I just drew out in pink sort of what the light is seeing as you rush out here, right? Before your light kind of goes away. It definitely smells like death as you go to the east, or to the south, I guess, in this case. That left direction from your local perspective. The statues, stuff continues, right? As I described. To the north of it, you can see that there's actually some kind of opening as the pillars and everything continues past. And to the south, you can see there's these two little, small little offshoots. And I want to be clear here, the pink ones to the north, in fact, I'll change them to a different color. They do not have the same, kind of opening vibes as the little alcoves you're seeing to the south. The ones to the north, where your light hits, look like chunky boys, big. These ones are these two little, small little narrow alcoves that are 5 feet wide.
Are there any other distant light sources down any of these corridors? Like, there's a light down there. Let's run towards it.
Good question. No, it is
We
dark.
see Gog's cooking fire.
Nope.
Okay, then
No, you cannot.
and do not plunge into the darkness. Okay,
Yeah,
get to wherever you get to, and then wait for the light source to catch up.
Yeah, you're
Because,
sticking around. Yeah.
Ostrom is not carrying any light source of his own.
Yeah, Erythros doesn't either. So
Okay.
it's up to Olympia or Olympia Doris to decide what we do here
Right.
because he has the light.
You were okay. You are definitely not alone here as you enter this place. Kind of hopping to and fro between these columns are 12-foot long. 12-foot. Sorry, not 12 feet. 12-inch from top to bottom, tip to tail, like bullfrogs. Spinning and hopping.
Like fierce attacking vampire bullfrogs?
No,
Or
they're
just big.
It's kind of zombie-y, brownie motion-y, like just kind of just vibing.
Looping around. Okay. Try to steer clear of those guys. But at least they're not attacking us yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
The shadow.
Yeah. So I gotta do a couple things here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think a shadow would get distracted by bullfrogs? Because if it just sits there and eats bullfrogs for an hour,
I think
and
he's
stuff.
homing in on you because you touched the items it was guarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right. The Nazgul shadow, flies up out of the sarcophagi hole, right? And then a shriek, like an absolute shrill, will just plunge its hands into. Let's see, roll randomly.
Ganadria is up here too.
Oh yeah, Ganadria. So I'll do D4. Ganadria is 1, Julia is 2, Azu is 3, Grim is 4. 1 into Julia and 2 into Grim. That sucks. Okay. Maybe it's like trying to get through, So that's probably what it looks like. As it's almost like just flying through towards the through you into the room. So, let me roll the attacks. The first one for Julia.
Please don't die, guys.
Please
If
don't.
we die, we die. It's the game.
12.
Miss.
20 and a 21.
Nope. Well, I'll break a shield
Okay.
and eat a hit.
Mm-hmm. Great damage.
Cool.
Then you need to make a con. Oh no, you don't make a con save. You just take 2 points of Constitution damage.
What does that mean in terms of healing? If you say Constitution damage,
Like your number goes down. your Constitution.
Temporarily. Okay, so we need to. So we need to look for special healing to do something about that.
You can
Yeah,
recover.
You can take downtime and heal.
So you can recover.
Takes time.
Yeah, it takes time. You can recover 1 point of hit. So normally out of character during downtime, or not out of downtime, or when you don't take a downtime action, you can heal 1 HP per day. You could forego that healing of HP to recover 1 stat point per day. All right, the specters between you all.
I have
Just-
to throw the holy water at it.
Do it.
Big lob, a D20.
Yeah.
14.
14 will absolutely do it.
Okay.
All right. It will.
And what is? Oh, no, I don't remember the damage on it though.
It's automatically
Just
4
flat
damage.
4.
Yeah.
Automatically 4 damage. Okay.
Yeah. As it begins to sever the connection to this plane. Hissing.
Yep.
Cool. Is Grim within no, it's close, isn't it? 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
They're all within close to this thing.
no, within me, but no. I
Oh, yeah,
thought it was
no.
near, but it's close, the spell.
No, you would
yeah,
have to
I'm gonna-
move to get near.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Brother,
up
hang
to
on.
him and
Hold on. I want to interrupt you because you are also taking the light away from Ostrom and Ithros. Or I guess Ithros, but definitely Ostrom would be left in the dark in the middle of this hallway if you do this. You can do it, but like I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm
Do
gonna
it,
go
do
up
it.
here.
Ostrom
and
will
get
scream and run
close,
after you. Okay.
And I'm gonna cast protection from evil on Grim.
Yeah. Who just looks paler.
Yeah. D20 plus 5.
No fear.
Boom.
Nice.
Your chaotic creatures have disadvantage for attacking and spell casting against you. And if that's all of my movement to get there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be evil creatures in this?
I don't know how it's
I don't know.
determined.
Because
Ah,
Shadow Dark just uses the 3.
yeah.
Chaotic, yeah, but these would definitely be evil boys. Yeah. This thing is chaotic. Don't worry. It's a bad boy.
Okay.
It's affected.
Okay, so Asa will one-handed swing the now blessed bastard sword at it. I don't know what the mighty deed would be for it. I don't think I can cut it in half or block its path or anything like that. So just hope for extra damage.
Just try and give it a malice on its attack roll.
Yeah, sure. If I can do that, if I can give it disadvantage somehow.
You could do a force it to change targets.
Yep. You could goad it to attack only you or something like that.
I have 4.
A malice.
I don't want to take that attack.
A malice to it would be basically like quote unquote blinding it, which would give it a -2 to its attacks. Just to be clear, if you pass.
Sure.
That's what it would.
Then I'll try to blind it. I don't know how well
Okay.
that works with it being spectral and shit, but
yeah.
Well,
it's also burning under holy light, so like, and your weapon's blessed, so like.
Yeah, is there an additional? Wait, the blessed weapon gives it +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's a 10.
10's not going to cut it. Literally, not metaphorically. It won't cut it.
Do I have? Oh wait. Yeah, the mighty deed's already in there. Okay. And I don't have luck. Fuck.
I'm sorry, I failed my roll.
Okay. Yell at the others to only cowards flee. Come back and fight. Don't leave your comrades here.
You're piloting Ganadria, aren't you?
Oh, right. Yes. Good call. She will cast Willowman. What's her charisma? Which is also a 9. So that won't happen. She needs an 11.
Oops. No wonder you shrunk this. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
My bad. Sorry. Okay. What'd you get? Sorry. A 9? No, that's
so it doesn't cast.
No, that does not work.
Do I get the feeling this is a greater undead as well?
Oh yeah, this is you remember this thing fondly. It's very similar.
It's the same as the Wraiths.
Yeah, very similar make and model.
Okay. Holy weapon for Julia. Are you gonna fight it?
I'll fight it. Sure, I have.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I will cast Holy Weapon,
run.
but then I'm gonna have to back out a bit because I can't take
that's
another
fine.
hit like that.
I position my sword towards you. There we
Yep.
go. Can I go grab an actual sword for luck?
Do it. Make it happen.
Yeah. I love that you just have a sword available.
I just have.
Oh, I thought you meant in game. Go run and grab a sword.
No, I meant.
Yeah.
I meant cradle my
IRL.
sword
Yep.
and hope for the best.
Yeah. I can't wait for your declarations when you move. You're gonna be like Neo when he enters the bank in the Matrix, but it's just swords.
Well, I'm actually bringing all the swords next week.
Oh, that's so sick.
Because if I bring them when I'm going on my visa,
Yeah, it's more
that
questions.
doesn't look good.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing them all next week with all of the paperwork for the clubs that I'm visiting, and then it'll be fine.
Very well done.
I've done it before, so it's not,
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Okay. Sorry. Aside.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Adam.
All right. Erythros, with his light fading, is gonna run back into the light and see that everyone is dead set on fighting this thing, and that him being farther away, he's going to look at this thing, and I'm gonna try to do my charm thing on it.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's gonna work. So I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna hold this bow, and I'm gonna be like, "My name's Erythros, and I stole the Archon's bow. What's the Archon gonna do about it? Nobody knows." And I don't know. I can't do poetry on the fly, so
You're okay.
okay. Success.
All right.
I think this is just an automatic success. I don't think it gets a save.
Yeah. It would be an automatic success if it was level 4 or lower.
Damn it.
It has no power.
Can I infect it specifically because I'm targeting one thing and I'm holding it shit?
Nah, this thing is.
I'm just trying to taunt it to attack me, basically.
I like that you're angling for it, but nah, this thing is well surpass your abilities of cunning and charm.
All right.
This thing was a dang governor of a city.
All right, that's my turn then.
It built that city on
tried.
rock and roll. If you think about it. But I appreciate you angling.
That city called Arden.
All right, Osham.
Yeah, since the light source just ran away, we're going to turn around and run back after it. And if there is any straight shot at this creature from as far away as possible, then he's just going to fire his crossbow.
Okay.
And hope for the best.
All right. I would like to add something to this that might affect your decision. I don't know.
Yeah.
There are howls and hoots and whisper, but almost like whispery jeers from the southern hallway, and the clanking of claws on pillars.
Then he's going to run even faster.
Okay.
This sounds like a reason for him to move even quickly.
Yeah.
Nothing sounded appealing about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's run up, and hopefully people are not dead yet. So he's going to go and take a shot. If can he get to somewhere he can take a shot from?
Yeah. I'm waiting for someone to say they have a cave troll.
Well, I've got to see the
Which one
cave
of your
troll.
few arrows? It's not going to work.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, it's just
Right.
gonna.
when
No.
Grim sees you raising your crossbow, Grim's just going to say,
Okay,
no.
he I think he shot the statue in the middle of the room.
Bar the doors.
Mark on the bingo. You rolled in the chat instead of the rolls channel.
Wrong channel.
You're good.
Yep. So, I assuming that doesn't do any injury at all. But,
No. Of course not. It's just a funny joke. Okay.
So he's like, he shot at the specter. Now he's looking over his shoulder. He's looking back and forth. It's like, so death this direction, death that direction. This is not very exciting at all.
All right. Turning the corner, entering the torchlight. So I will describe what the specter does, but turning the corner, entering the torchlight radius here, are 5 ghouls, galloping like gorillas. Like marching ready. Pupilless eyes, gray, slimy, slightly bluish, tongues dangling. If they could salivate, if they had liquids in their bodies, they would be.
Well, at least it's not baboons.
Okay.
So.
Rules I can deal with. Leave that to me.
So there's 5 ghouls. They can't get in, so they will double move. So they'll get into the range. Yeah, here, basically close range, but they won't be able to attack. Right? They double moved up the hallway into the room, but they won't be able to attack. But the specter definitely can attack. So I will roll randomly to determine whether Julia or Rasu gets hit.
Ganadra is also here.
That's true. So I will roll. Thank you. 3d3.
I'll move her closer.
All right. Sorry. Ganadria, Julia, Asu was the order.
Okay.
Julia, and then 2 on Asu. So first one on Julia.
I will sunder my shield.
Yes. Okay. Your shield just dissolves into black void.
Flash. Blinking off my arm.
All right. Asu, 2 on you, Asu. Well, I roll the first one. I roll the second one.
I will sunder my shield on the 20.
Okay. How many shields you got?
There can't be very many.
That was the one I got
shields
from Grim, or from Lewis.
Nice. Okay, 2 shields into the nether realm. All right. On Lauren's turn, it takes 4 more damage.
Okay.
Continue.
I want to kind of move behind it.
Might hit.
And I am going to give it a d20 plus 4 attack. 18.
18 will hit. Is your weapon
It has been
blessed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was blessed.
Right. I remember that. Grim
So
Grim did it.
And yeah, I hit it with 3 points for 3 damage.
Okay. It rips into the plane that it inhabits, damaging its tether to this world.
Is there a path from Olympiodorus to the hole in the ground under the sarcophagus?
Yeah, I would say
Cool.
so.
He's gonna run up, cast protection from evil on Sister Julia, and then jump in the hole.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
as far as he can.
You have
I
the
thought
light,
the thing was
bro.
like floating over the hole, and you have our light.
I have a light as well.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't. I don't have a light anymore.
You should be good. You should have 13 minutes.
But it was on my shield, and I just let it be sundered.
Oh, is it on? There's a light on the splinters on the ground.
our
That's-
flavor was it got disintegrated into nothing.
True. Yeah.
I didn't think about that when I flavored describing the shield getting eaten by a specter, but yeah, it's gone.
I love when flavor turns into something actually important. I think it's great.
Okay. Rip.
How about you light a torch that's hanging from Ganadria's pocket?
I mean, like,
As
everyone
you-
will get to be able to.
As
Yeah,
you're
I mean, like, if I
fleeing.
can do that on my turn, but I don't know if that sounds realistic.
Oh, because you cast something on Julia. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well, maybe
Ollie's
on-
gonna back up into the corner of the room, away from
Instead.
everyone,
Yeah.
away from the specter, but casting light around.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go. He's not dead.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I think we're all
You
gonna
could
die.
leave the torch and then flee in terror.
Yeah, no, he's not going to do that, but he's also not going to leave you all in the dark to deal with the spectre.
Spectre, shadow, something.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Can Ganadria, do you have any holy flasks still on your pocket, Julia?
No, I used the only one I had. I gave everything else. Yeah. Grim has the rest of them.
Can Ganadria... Grim, I need one of your flasks. If that's okay, and run over.
Is that where we are in the turn order? I'm getting confused. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
because Cool, okay. And then...
multiple flasks just extend the time. Like it wouldn't do more damage.
Correct. It would
But
just
you can
restart.
apply it to our weapon.
All right, and there's still 2 turns. Well,
It might be better to get another light source up.
Yeah.
yeah, she'll light a torch then.
Light off the 1p. 1p versus.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let me reset that timer. Okay, so that's her turn, and then I will swing at it again. Hopefully, putting an actual malice on it. +4 because it's holy now. +3. 19, and it's malice. It's blinded.
Yes.
Go.
Nice. Damage. Well done.
That
Is
might
there
be what
any-
saves us.
Is there
And-
any additional damage from the holy, or?
Yeah.
+1.
+1.
Okay, so D3. So then, and then plus the mighty deeds, so +4.
If you sundered your shield, you're probably swinging two-handed as well, right?
True.
So
Good
it's
catch.
Yeah.
a D10.
Oh yeah. You remind me who has protection from evil on when I'm attacking, because it would have disadvantage on these rolls, and haven't been doing that.
Yeah. It was grim, but they backed up.
Yeah.
So it's
Understood.
just in
Okay,
contact
so
with
I
the
didn't
enemy.
miss it. I didn't miss up. Okay, thank you.
No.
7 damage.
Nice. Okay. It is half
And
as
it's now
strong
blinded.
as it was at the start. And blinded.
Okay.
We got this.
Grim is going to walk towards the sound of slavering ghouls, holding out his holy symbol. The darkness won't protect you. I don't need to see you to turn you. Or just. Okay. He gets a spell off. They get charisma saves.
All right. 1 is turned, 2 is turned, 3 remain. No. Last one's turned. 2 remain. 3 are turned.
Are they level 2 or less?
They are level 2.
The one which rolled a 1 is dust.
Nice. So 1 is immediately obliterated. So 4 remain. Or sorry, 4 ghoul. Yeah, so 1 ghoul is dead. 2 flee.
2
Yeah, 2 remain.
okay. And then I'm going.
But we're still more worried about the Spectre, right? He's still the worst threat.
Fight the ghouls.
Yeah.
We will hold the spectre.
Yeah, but you need magical weapons to deal any.
Yeah,
do
you need
anything.
magic or holy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If we had arrows, like actual arrows, I think I have a magic bow in my hands, but
Yeah, you're not being very helpful right now, Rithros. Appreciate
can I
it.
whack the thing with the magic bow to deal magic damage?
Yeah, you could
This
try
is
to
my
hit the...
magic beating stick.
Yeah, for sure. As an improvised weapon. Yeah, as a club.
Like a
Should I go after the shade then, or should I go after the ghouls?
You should go after the specter, the shade, because it's going after you.
All right, I'm gonna run up and I'm going to use my magical beating stick to beat the specter.
Yeah. All right, you can do that.
I assume it's like an unstrung bow.
Yeah, so you can move action to get there or whatever and attack. Go ahead and roll your attack, and I will add the requisite number in my head. Okay, you hit.
All right. Do I get a bonus to damage or strength in this edition or system?
You would get a bonus based on the magic weapon, but you don't know what it does, so I'm doing it in my head.
All right.
Okay.
Hit it with my magic beating stick.
Yeah. It connects solidly to the spectral creature. Strange.
All right.
Ostrom.
Okay, can I do video game like strafing moves to get behind the pillar and come out and shoot at the ghoul that's still there?
Yeah, you can definitely move back there and try to shoot a ghoul. You're not getting ambush or anything off of it, but like...
No, but
Yeah.
just trying to be,
Yeah,
be systematic.
Oh,
Did-
100%,
did
yeah.
Did he get sneak attack on the turned ones?
Yeah, I would. That makes sense. Their backs are turned to you.
I think
But-
work on
Let's
the
get rid
ones
of
that are coming
ones
at
that are
us
not
first.
Yeah. The close
Don't worry
ones
about the
first.
turn ones if and when we make it to them.
Up 40 is a hit. Excuse me. 20 and
Oh, yeah.
4 damage.
Thank you.
If you're able to hold the ghouls off me, I can turn again and try and get those last two. But if they both go for me, I'm already
And
badly injured. if
right
they go
now
down.
we have no option but just use up every bit of everything we have because we are surrounded on both sides. So
Yeah, I'm just like, rather than going behind me so that they both attack me.
yeah, okay, yeah. Get over to the other side of that pillar.
All right, my turn. I'm going to first start with the Spectre.
Okay.
Please don't die, please don't die.
There's 5 of us in range.
I don't think these things... They are I'm struggling determining if they're intelligent enough that they wouldn't... They're not dumb. They are intelligent undead, I guess. But I don't think in this case, they'd be smart enough to go after the light. I think they'd just be attacking. So I'm going to determine randomly. Erythros, Julia, Asu, Ganadria, Olympiadorus. So I'm going to roll d5, that order. Oops, other way around. 3d5. 1, 3, and 4. So Erythros is 1. Julia was 3, and Ganadria was 4. So the Spectre's on Erythros first. 19.
Kill me.
5 damage.
No.
And you take 1 point of Constitution damage.
All right.
What is your modifier?
After the 1 point of Constitution damage, -1.
Okay. Right. You begin to choke and turn gray as you are bleeding out and dying.
I knew we should have ran.
Right. Julia.
Disadvantage because I have.
Okay. Sorry. I will roll again.
Well, you still
14.
You still hit me. You still
Oh.
hit me.
14 still hits. Okay.
Just hits.
Didn't it go? Isn't it supposed to have -2 to hit, or was it a +8 before?
Oh, it also
It was.
had.
Oh no, it was supposed to have
blinded-
-2. It was supposed to have -2.
Yeah.
I blinded it.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so
you're
then it
safe.
is.
Yeah.
I'm safe.
No, you're absolutely right. I completely thank you. My bad.
Okay.
And then the last one on Ganadria. Plus, I won't forget this time. This one's D4. She's not protection from evil, is she?
No.
No.
Okay. 6 won't do it.
Oh, nice. Doesn't hit.
Okay. Then the ghouls. I'm gonna roll
Oh,
50-50.
I should have rolled constant. Can I keep 2 concentration spells up?
No.
Or the same spell twice? No. Okay.
No, focus is yeah. You can only have 1 spell in focus.
Okay.
All right. 1 is Grim. 2 is Ostrom. Okay.
Oh.
I feel like this happens a lot, Steve.
Yeah.
You are the magnet of RNG.
Yeah, I know, Brian. I know.
17 and 15.
Yeah,
Oh.
those 2 hits. I'm down.
Oh,
Assuming you don't roll a double 1. I'm down.
A single one.
Okay. With the first one, I'm taking you down.
Yes.
You
Okay.
is only one person get protection from evil, or did you still have it?
Yeah, it's a focus spell. It's
Oh,
only one at
okay.
a time.
Okay.
All right.
We use our
So this
magic weapons then.
no,
The
I don't.
magic weapon isn't focus. It's
Correct.
still going.
All
Do
right.
all
So
of your
then,
holy water things burst?
all right. So then,
No,
this
I gracefully slump.
in my haste to make these attacks, if the first one hit you and brought you down, the second ghoul would not have like automatically wanted to hit you. But because I've already committed to that, I would feel kind of strange if saying that that one would have moved and hit Ostrom. I want to ask a ruling from the group. How would you feel about that? Because I'm trying to do this because we're getting late in the evening and I expedite the rolls. But the first one would knock him down. The second ghoul would not have hit Steve down. Right?
Well,
Also, just FYI, the way the bot works when you roll multiple dice, it'll always put the high roll first in the order.
Oh, right.
So if you're trying to determine like if
Okay.
it knocks him down and then knocks rounds off of his survival, that's
But no-
important to know.
Yeah, now I don't even know because I didn't do it right. Fuck. Okay. Well, never mind. We're just gonna say that both of them would hit. All right, then that makes the ruling easier. Then what I'm gonna say is, to be fair, because the second one hit you, it doesn't kill you. Instead, I'm just gonna whatever I roll for the rounds, I'm gonna subtract 1 from.
Sure. I'm at -1 con, courtesy of
Okay.
the Spectre.
Yeah, you'll still get a yeah. Okay. To be clear, like you will still always have at least 1. Okay.
All right, Oren, you got this.
I propose a ridiculous idea. In my guy's hand is a big chunk of arcanum or whatever, and the GM just said that it empowers spells. What happens if a cleric
needs to be
picks it up
refined.
and casts Turn Undead through it? And like just burns it up in the process of casting it. Does that save us from a TPK here? Because I feel like we're really close to one.
Are you Mark Watney? Are you going to science the shit out of this?
I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with a cool idea that might save us because I think we're dying.
Do you know any songs about Arcanum that can help?
I thought the Arcanum had to be refined.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like super
I would-
alchemical magic stuff.
No,
It's worth a
I would.
go.
No, I would say because Lewis is up, right? And or sorry, Olympiodorus is up. I would say that you would know that you would know the very basics of Arcanum, right? It's one of the reasons why you're here and you're excited from people talking about it. Is that yes, refined into a property, it can be used to boost like and create enchant magic items, but you can consume it raw to empower you. It just will require a test.
Would it
Right.
work? Would it work for divine spell casting?
Yeah,
or would
totally. It's an
Okay,
amplifier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it. Make it happen.
It's a fist-sized chunk.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
can you swallow that?
Send it. No, you don't have to swallow it to eat it to render it. It just is treated as a consumable item in that case.
Or just any spell. Like light may turn to daylight with this. I don't know.
Sister Julia, save us, save our souls.
well, but here's the thing. Would I be able to use it to power up and turn a greater undead as well as ghouls?
You don't know.
We don't know.
We're playing prayer ball.
Toss
Literally
it to me
prayer
and
ball.
I grab it with my. I'll grab
I'm
it
down.
with my
I'm
free
right
hand.
next to you, though. I ran up
Yeah,
next to
Earn at
you.
least
Just
like
hand
the
it to
rules
me.
office.
It
Yeah,
has
hand it
less
to
than
me.
half health. I think we can kill it.
Hand me the chunk. I will try and.
He's down. You have to just grab it off him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I just kind of move over to him, grab it, put my hand on it,
This is sick.
and then I push it onto my chest where the holy symbol is, and I say, by the light of Ardinia, I cast all of you out. And you can add whatever you think, and I try to like just absorb it into myself, just push. And that's a 13, but I don't know what else it does.
Can you roll a second spellcasting check for me?
Okay.
This is basically, are you casting Arcanum?
Okay. A 20.
Boom.
So you double the doubling effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The Arcanum glows as it merges. You know, it doesn't merge, but like it almost fuses with your holy symbol's power at this moment. Yeah, and it burns radiantly, almost, you know, it would practically blind you all for a second. And yeah, and the ghost is absolutely shimmering and afraid, and is trying to leave. In fact, well, I guess I have to technically try to
Do the ghouls
yeah, it
turn
still
as
fails,
well?
and yeah, well, we're gonna see what happens to the ghouls. Uh, Fucking dead. That's what they are. They lost by 10. Yeah, they just
Yeah.
dissolve. They just like, you know, radio atomic bomb just blast, like just vaporized. Nothing's there. These ghouls are too far away. They're turned, and remember, they're in the dark. And 4 more damage to the thing from the fire.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't vanquished the specter, but we scared it
No.
off. So we want to finish it right, because we don't have another place to go.
All right.
So we need
Yeah, Olympia
To
Doris
be-
is going to grab up that bow and clobber the specter.
Yeah. Lauren, to be completely clear and transparent at this moment, how badass this was. I was not going to have this thing be affected by Arcanum, because this thing is level 8 and you're level 1. But you literally rolled a 20, basically doubling the effects. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say yes.
We have
So-
new canon law, I think, for the game world now, that you
Yeah.
can nuke Arcanum for spells.
Cool. Yeah.
Why do I have sent
Olympia Doris is going to grab up the bow off
Yeah.
of Erythros and try and clobber the specter.
Or you could save
15?
either Erythros or Grim.
15 hits?
I'm going to
You
make sure this thing doesn't
you
come
fight.
back.
I'll drag the bodies into the corpses
the-
towards the room, so you can take care of
What
them.
damage am I rolling? Eric?
D6.
No, you're
D6.
bashing it, so it's a D4.
Okay, right.
Oh, but he rolled a D6 previously.
Well, it should have been a
Shouldn't
D4,
have.
but okay.
Right.
Well,
He got one. He got one on me. You're grand.
Cool.
It doesn't matter. You just roll max anyways. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing is okay. The fire is consuming it. It will die on its turn next turn. You know that.
Cool.
So before it goes, you know it is consuming.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's self-denathoring right now as it's
So
conflagrating
I can-
spiritually.
I can spend mine and Ganadria's turns to lift up the people. Actually, what is that? Is that a wisdom?
Intelligence. DC 15 intelligence to save somebody.
She and I both have a +1. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to risk somebody smarter?
There's
I mean, my turn's coming up next, and with -2 on the D4 roll for how long I survive.
Okay.
I think I have to
Do what
risk
you
it.
can. Can we help if we
no.
if
This
we
is where
make
turn.
prey?
Yeah.
This is where turn order matters. Yeah.
Ganadria is going to go to Olympiadoros. Go first.
No, I'm not.
Grim.
doing it, yeah.
You mean Grim?
Oh wait, I thought Olympiadoris was also
It
down.
was
No.
Aerithros.
Oh, it was
Aerithros
Aretha. Oh, okay. Then that was going to be the first one. But
Did you just kill me?
does he have luck?
I have no luck.
A 1 on a medicine roll would reduce it by 1 round. It's one of the rare things I have this game where a fumble does matter.
This would be 2 characters in a row
You're
that
not-
I lost to a nat 1 on a medicine check.
Anything the rest of us can do to help improve odds?
On your turn.
Yep.
On your turn, you can try, but unfortunately, the order is pretty
up.
cursed.
If this gets
Okay.
Steve up, Steve can do something.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is
Just
Asu
roll
on
20.
Steve. An 11.
11's not good enough. You need a 15. All right. Steve's turn.
Oh, so close.
Grim passes on
Uh,
to the other world.
no.
Erythros rolls an 8.
Erythros passes on to the other world.
No.
We lost 2 guys. Let's see if we can get out.
The Spectre passes on to the other world. Burning up. Leaving nothing. We are over time. So
Yeah. I think. I mean,
What's our procedure?
Sister Julia
Escape
would
the
want to
dungeon rolls.
somehow inter the bodies of the fallen.
So we're going to take them out. Or do we want to put them into the tomb with our Daic, whatever the big guy in the right who's right here.
Does Erythrios want to be buried in the tomb of where he got the loot that summoned the
Yeah,
spectre?
I think that's
Hey,
oh,
really-
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the rest of the loot out of there, and
I
we're
would
gonna put
not
you in instead.
touch
I will-
the sarcophagus right now. There's a solid chance that it re-triggers the fire trap.
Oh, we're totally going
Alright.
to touch the sarcophagus right now.
Yeah, I need to pressure
it's
you
gonna be
all to
like
do stuff,
Adam
and then
says.
we're
Yeah,
escaping the dungeon roll. Okay, so
Yeah.
We're gonna empty
Grab
that
those
coffin
bodies, take them
and climb
back.
up the ladder.
Take what we can out of that tomb. Leave the bodies behind.
Yeah.
As our sign, and then, back.
And then escape the dungeon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Big
Okay.
long climb back up.
please don't
Well-
be reactivated.
all right. The good news is that it does not reactivate. But yeah, remember in this, so there is 1,753 ancient silver pennies in the sarcophagus. They're
One,
we're-
1,753. Okay.
there are one.
Yep.
So remember, each of those you can carry 50 to a slot.
I have 5 slots.
There is a cartographic scroll taking a slot.
I have 4 slots.
It's on a piece of brass. There are 2 28-inch golden discs.
Oh, I have
Each of those
all
takes
the-
a slot.
Yeah.
Are
you still good, Julia, or should somebody take
don't
over
forget
the slots?
don't forget the
Well-
treasure on Adam's and Steve's characters though.
Yeah,
What did those guys have?
There was
There was
a
Drop them in the chat.
Okay, I
drop
can
them in.
take a cartographic scroll, and 250 coins. How's
And
that?
there was a magic bow, right? So I guess I'll take the bow and arrows, so we're at least getting them out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, magic ring. We'll get it out and figure out who can use it.
Let's get all the items in there and then see how many
Mm-hmm.
slots we need.
Those golden discs, are they how many slots per golden disc?
1.
Okay.
One slot
if I
per
take
disc.
the golden disc as well, I can haul those out.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Well,
Dang it,
keep the
Gray.
holy water.
I'll grab the wraith in a bottle.
The platinum coins you want.
Yeah, do
How
not
many
leave.
slots? How many slots?
50.
Each coin takes up like 2 coins worth of slot. So for 8 coins of weight, it's 1,500.
Oh, well, I have no money on me right now, so this can be my first 100
Yeah.
coins or whatever.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We can shed junk equipment and replace it with valuable stuff.
Yeah, I've got mirror,
Yes.
crowbar.
Yeah, don't worry about the trash.
There's don't forget escaping the dungeon though, where you roll better when you have gear.
Torches.
Is a crowbar and a mirror factor in that though? Or is it
No.
just light? I remember
It's
reading
light
it was light sources.
And luck. Yeah.
So I can drop rations, drop crowbar, drop mirror. Hell, we don't even need any more rope. We've got enough rope to get up that.
The
Okay,
question-
I grabbed
yeah.
Steve and Adam's the coins, the wraith, and the coins. I
Just
can
a-
grab the ring and the bow. I still have space.
Okay, I was going to
I already
grab
had the bow on my character sheet
Yeah,
because I
Ostrom.
bashed.
Oh, you grabbed it. Okay, so then
Yeah.
we got more money, more room for money. Okay,
Mm.
cancel. I will subtract ring and bow, and somebody's already got the scroll. I guess we'll load up on I guess ancient silver pennies worth more than modern gold coins.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. How much space do we still need to get everything?
Well, I only have 250 of the silver coins.
Yeah. What are we missing? The arrows? No, you have the arrows. So we're missing
Of the arrows.
the scroll, the map. I can take that.
Okay, you take the map. I put it on my character, but I'll take more coins. You take the map.
Okay.
There we go. Now I have 300 silver coins.
Does someone else have the magical bow? Because I had it on my character sheet, but we don't need to double dip if someone else has it.
Ostrom has it.
Okay, right. I'll take off mine then. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots.
We're missing 1453 coins.
I can.
I have 200. I'm carrying
How many
200.
slots is that? The silver coins.
50 per slot, correct?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have another slot. I can drop rations.
Yeah.
I have. How many slots do we need? And then we can figure out. So for the remaining coins, which are the only things left, how many slots do we need? We don't need to get into the specifics of who's carrying how many, as long as we can get it all up there and then do it after.
Okay. If there was 1,200 left, we would need 24 slots.
I have 6.
Strength is the hard limit, correct?
Yeah.
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 Yep.
4, 5. I have 5 slots. Do you want me to drop the crowbar, the grappling hook, and the iron spikes?
Yeah, anything that doesn't help and escape the dungeon roll,
Mhm.
drop.
Okay,
yeah.
so I have 8 slots of coins.
Is someone bringing the wax tablet?
I have.
we do-
I can drop
Yeah.
my rations and take the wax tablet. Sure. Okay, that's important.
I can
Okay.
take off my plate mail and have 3 more slots.
5. So how many coins is 8 slots? How many silver
800.
pennies?
800 coins. Oh, sorry. No.
400.
400.
400 coins.
I don't think we can carry it all out.
5,
No.
6, 7, 8, 9. We're leaving
Rithro said
853.
live. You could have carried
The
a
witch.
lot.
Genadrius.
Oh, the witch, yeah, Ganadria. She has.
10
She can
slots.
drop the flint steel, the dagger, and the leather armor if needed. How many slots do we need? And she burned 1 torch already, so.
Well, have her keep the flint and steel. So
I have a
if
flint and
need-
steel. We only need 1
Oh,
for the
okay.
group.
Okay.
Drop your dagger. Not important.
Yeah, I've already dropped my spear. I'm
Oh, hang on.
yeah.
I do have. I have a water skin of sludge. I'm sorry. I missed that. I've got another 50.
So right now we're currently carrying 900 of the gold coins. You just made more space.
Silver
How many are
pennies.
you carrying? Yeah, silver pennies.
And is that with the witch?
Not yet.
Okay.
So
Sorry for
we have
going over
900.
time.
You freed up a slot. You got 200 with that? Is because that's 4 slots, or how many slots did you free up? 2? Bun. How many slots did you free up?
Sorry, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots full of pennies. Hang on a second. Can I shed my
with the new
backpack or
stuff?
do you carry the backpack as a?
No, you need the
as a-
backpack.
Yeah, I have to use a slot for the backpack, right?
No.
So post it in the
Backpack
chat
doesn't
so
take a
we can
slot.
count as we're updating
Oh,
this.
backpack does
Yeah.
not take a slot. Okay, there's another.
Oh, right.
50
Okay, I have an
Yeah.
extra slot then.
Mhm.
So before we
Yeah.
say we make the roll, I just want an audit of just like write down the stuff that everyone says they're carrying, just so there's no like
Okay.
confusions.
That
Because I really want to
is
enforce that if you left
write it
something here, you
once
left it
and
here.
update your message with everything.
Sure. Whatever works. I just don't want, I want to give you an opportunity to finalize and confirm, and then we're not doubling back. It's whatever we leave here, we left here, right?
So right now we have
So
we're double posting. Okay, hang on. Okay, so right now we have 600, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 1,000 of the pennies, which means we need 14 more slots for the other 750.
If we leave them,
She
we
can
leave.
take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She can take
We've got
8.
enough.
Yeah, but that's how many? That's 400 pennies.
Okay. Leave the rest.
I have 6 slots here. 7 because the backpack doesn't count actually. So that's how many slots? 50
8,
50
9,
per.
10, 12, 13, 14.
No other
need
fancy heavy
350.
in the sarcophagus, I hope. I hope we've covered everything that we're trying to get out of here.
350 coins is 8 slots. So just fill what you can.
Cool. I've got 7.
Good enough.
So 300. Yeah, we're only leaving the 53. That's fine.
That's it.
Update in the message here so we can track everything.
So what is 7 slots is
7
450?
slots is 350.
350. That's fine. 350. Pennies. And I have the magic hand thing.
Yep.
Okay, so that's everything. Golden disc, the bow, the arrows. Bow, arrows, discs.
Actually, there was an ornate gladius. I'm going to drop my longsword and take that instead.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I had
There we
that.
go.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Let me check my other notes. There was the oblong platinum thing and the metal tablet also. And the smooth stone 3-foot rod.
The platinum thing, I think that was the illusory magic hand.
Yeah, I have that. I
think
have
that
that on
was-
my character sheet.
Those were the other things. So you had the metal tablet. That's okay. I'll cross that out.
dang y'all. I'm so sorry for going over, but also like there's no way to cut this. Like this is like you know what I mean? You're playing Tetris right now. So I'm sorry.
You got the dagger, Julia.
Yep.
The smooth stone rod. Okay, do I have another weapon or something I can drop?
I'll drop my plate mail. I'll take my plate mail off and
Grab the rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's another 50 pennies.
Yeah.
And
50 pennies, the
rod.
oblong platinum thing, and the smooth stone rod is 3 slots.
I already had the oblong platinum thing. Is there not the metal tablet?
No, that's
right.
separate.
Okay. Right. Cool.
So now
Let's
we have
go.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from like 3 pennies, but that's fine.
That's
Okay. Yep. Cool. Now we escape the dungeon.
Right. Adam had to peace out, which makes sense. We are over time.
Yeah. I gotta go to bed soon.
Yeah.
to make sure I have light on the way out.
You cast light. We have 2 torches. Does anybody else have
flask
torches?
of oil.
Yeah.
I have an 18 intelligence if we want me to do the roll.
Sure.
Plus 4.
Do we roll individually or do we roll as a group?
As a group.
As a group.
You have a choice to do either way.
Okay, right.
I think
I'll
we're
defer
a group. The 4 of us will stick together.
And to be clear,
Yeah.
all resources you commit to this roll are consumed. So
Yes.
That's fine.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I've got
So,
1 oil.
4 torches.
How many torches? So that's +5. Anyone else got any light sources?
None at all.
The spell
Um,
that she cast.
what other
Unless we want to
factors?
money for life sources.
No one has luck.
I have a point of luck.
Oh, you want to throw a point of luck into this?
If I can, yes.
Yeah.
I'd be the luck.
So that's +6.
yeah,
None
I
for
threw
other
factors.
I threw the rules up on Miro. If we're
Yeah.
following.
I've read it earlier today, so I'm
Grand.
reasonably fresh on it. Any other factors that I've missed?
Ability. So you add its modifier. You add the number of torches that you have -1. You add the number of luck
Oh,
tokens.
nice.
Mhm.
You subtract 1 for each level below the first, where the party ends. So you're subtracting 5.
Yikes. We're on
Uh,
level 6. Holy moly.
No, sorry, you're on level 4. 4. So you subtract 4, not 5. And then the areas for this, I would say this is risky. So you subtract 1 because you're going back the way you came.
Okay.
And then is anyone less than
ready?
half HP?
No, I didn't get hit.
Okay, if no one's less than half, then there's no subtracting there. So then whatever you roll is the group's result. We're all bound by that. We're cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Go, go,
Okay.
go, go. Hit the button.
12. Escape without incident.
Oh.
That was you just walked it in. That was the minimum required to get out of here. Oh my god, you make it to the damn surface, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Okay. So then you're gonna get. You're getting a lot of shit. Hang on. All right. So combat XP is 1250. Total treasure. So you got those opals, right? So
What were the opals?
Someone carried those 3 opals out of here, right?
What
I don't
opals?
remember any mention of opals.
We didn't discover any.
Yeah.
We didn't find any opals anywhere. You never mentioned any.
They were sorry. They were with the body of Adrianic. That's
Oh, you
that's
didn't
my
mention
bad.
those.
I did not realize I omitted that. That was my mistake.
them
The only fair way to do that is gratis. Is that you get them gratis. But you won't get XP for them because I fucked that up.
That's fine.
Okay, but you'll get the money. Is that fair?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very sorry about that. Okay. Did someone grab that the rod of
Yes.
the 3 foot long rod?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That was worth 475. Good job. The token. Did someone take that platinum token of Arden?
Yes, I did.
Nice. Let me just make sure that is not a magic item because I think you just get the experience for that.
That's the metal tablet.
No.
It's a similar thing, but not
Okay.
magical, or
The
potentially not magical.
simple question would be, does it show up in the magic section of the book? Doesn't. No. Okay. So then that must be somewhere else. Yeah. All right. Oh, here we go. Experience. Okay. Yeah. So it's worth 100. You grabbed 7. Did we get all the coins?
Yes,
Except
apart
for
from
three.
3 or whatever the odd.
Oh, we
number at
really
the
got
end
that
of it
close?
was.
Okay.
So you brought 17. So that's 1,750 gold.
Okay, so it's 1 for 1. Pennies, silver pennies for 1 gold. Yeah.
Yeah, silver. Yeah, the easiest way to remember is that the ancient coinage is 1 step above the normal standard rate. So silver is gold. Gold is platinum. All right. You didn't get the Arcanum was used. That was consumed in the spell. The annotated map is yours, not magical. The discs also are They're you don't know what they are, but they're not treasure, or they don't count for gold.
So these 2 golden discs are.
Yeah. And then you got the longbow, right?
Yes.
And the 10 arrows. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So none of those is money wise. So that's for purposes of experience 2325. The number of PCs surviving was 4.
Mhm.
1 adventurer with you, right?
Yes.
Ganadria. Final share, PC's XP share 794. Ganadria's XP share 397. Now your gold share. I'm going to give you real quick. I have to add the 3 gems that I fucked up. I'm not giving you. PC share of gold 622. Ganadria's is 311. Well done.
Is that with the combat XP?
As with XP your share of XP is the combination of total gold and combat.
Okay.
Yep. Your
So
gold
so
share, I had to add the 475 at the end there, which is why you got the extra. Okay.
And
But that didn't count
her
XP.
and then her loyalty check.
Yeah. I would add +2 because she got
Okay,
pretty
well,
good, but yeah.
17.
She'll be available. So a non-20 roll like this means that she's available for you for hire at the same rate next time you play. Right?
Boy.
The way in my head, the way loyalty works is if you don't, if you get less than a 10, the next time they're not necessarily available. They don't want to keep working with you necessarily, unless you sweeten the pot. So if you cross paths again, they want a better deal. But someone who is loyal to you that you met, they're willing to go at the same rate. When you roll greater than 20, they're like, yeah, I'll stick around. Like you're good enough. I'll waive my fee. Right? That's my thought. And you do it like 4 times because you're freaking Lewis and a loyalty dice rolling Olympiad. Then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, I will work with you. So. Anyways, I will give you the map later of what that looks like. Okay.
Let me just update her XP and gold.
And don't forget the channel, the expeditions thread. Put your downtime stuff in there so it doesn't get lost in the voids. Although may be able to use the planning channel now, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. Just use that. Use the one I just put in here for now.
We accounted for the ornate gladius. Yes.
Which?
The ornate.
Yeah,
gladius?
you dropped your longsword to take.
Oh, that's right. A fancy sword.
Yeah, you
We
include
did
that,
talk
right?
about
So
that.
I can. We're selling it, so I can empty the slot. Is what I'm saying.
You said it wasn't magical. You said it was just a fancy sword.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So done. And I will buy a new longsword.
Okay, I added her XP and gold.
Likewise, the rod was non-magical. Was that included in the treasure? Can I delete it from my character sheet, or is it something we have to hold on to?
The non-magical rod was treasure.
Cool. Right.
It's worth 475.
Did we sell it?
The end of the arcanum, or sorry, the end of the rod there was arcanum. That was spent.
Okay.
So what items did we end up keeping and not selling? The bow, the arrows.
We've got the ring, the change self ring that we've got.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't new loot.
That was not new. No.
Yeah. Was there anything else that we?
The hand thing.
Yeah,
right.
the hand thing. I have that on my character sheet. The
Right,
token
hand.
of Arden. Was that sold as loot, Eric?
The gold discs.
No, it wasn't sold as loot. But you did get 100
wax
experience.
tablet with the lure to sell to a historian for vast quantities of money.
That would require going to downtime to go to Gostwick to talk about. But yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm I'm getting vibes of it being key to something. Like a
So did
So,
anyone else
useful.
want that wax tablet?
I think we just sell it
Okay.
Find a historian that can tell us about it and
and
sell
then
it to
we
them
can
for
gold later.
the museum.
Yeah.
So
It belongs
bows,
in a
arrows,
museum.
2 gold discs, the silver like plate thing, silver eye plate.
If you go to one of the factors in at the inn or Gosterwick would probably be able to get this from you. The tablet. Actually. So thinking about it out loud right now. And again, I'm sorry, it's so freaking late. No, actually, no, sorry. I'm gonna just pin in it. Let me go to bed. Let me think about it. How it should work. Okay.
I also were we all down with finishing in Gosterwick rather than for downtime purposes?
Isn't that a long hike? Don't we have to?
Was that possible, Eric? Or you can't do that and escape the dungeon?
I don't think from escape the dungeon I'll let you do that. You have to escape the dungeon brings you back the way you came.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
Do we know that there's an exit that takes us out to Gosterwick?
We don't know that. No.
Okay.
You have to go down the stairs and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hell of a game. Did anyone level up?
I am 20. Oh.
On you go. I'm 34 points away.
Oh, someone's
28.
carousing. All right, 2 people are carousing.
Well, no, because then.
Oh,
I'm
you're
going
playing
to
tomorrow.
play-
Oh, you're playing.
Yeah.
Well,
Did anybody want
tomorrow,
to?
Sunday, Monday? I'm not. I can't. I can't.
The pain.
Do we want to identify the bow and arrows, or do that later?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
I mean, you can cast detect magic now rather than downtime.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
You want to do that now?
If you
I'll
want,
do that. Yeah.
Sorry. Again, like if you guys it's too late to go, you can go. We're just doing analysis stuff now.
We
right?
can now spend our time online chatting about what
19.
we think.
Okay. So here's what you get. So the bow is called Stalker, as it's written in Mithric.
It has a name.
Yeah. This bow is by default a +2 longbow. But that's not all. This is a prestigious, like, hunting sportsman bow, as its name. So naturally, it is very potent against animals, including giant and monstrous varieties. When used against a animal type creature, it is actually a longbow +4, so it doubles its normal bonus. Lastly,
Well, I'd very much like to keep this.
Also, lastly, you have bonuses to awareness tests for purposes of being ambushed. So not quite as good as a goblin.
Is it advantage on awareness or just bonus?
Advantage.
It's an advantage on when holding this bow. Wow. Are the arrows separately magical, or are they just?
They are separately magical. Those are 10 +2 arrows.
What's your class?
I am a thief and an elf thief. So I
full artillery.
This loads up.
You can use bows. Yeah.
I will be like +10 to +12 with this bow.
Very nice.
Now I'm carrying a longbow. So did I miss anything in the stuff that we're keeping in that message? It was just the bow, the arrows, the gold discs, the wax tablet, and the silver eye plate. Everything else was sold, correct? Yeah, the pennies. Oh, we kept the map. I guess I can put these here too.
Yeah, I'll update you with what's on the map and give you a thing tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a little worried though, because I'm pretty sure I did not give you the treasure for the ceremonial Gladys.
Oh, yeah, I didn't remember you saying anything about it. So
yeah.
So 1 second, 23. So the answer I gave you was 23, 25, and the ceremonial Gladys to the rules is 125. So let me just redo the math there for experience. 2450 total. Redoing the experience gives you 822, which I think is slightly more. I don't know if that affects your you leveling up or not.
What was the additional? Because I had already replaced my total.
Oh yeah, sorry. The previous one was
Additional
794.
Additional 28.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that does it.
Oh my.
So what was that?
I'm right at the level.
832.
Right at 2000.
What was that?
So
832, did you say?
all right, I got to redo the math here. It was 2450 on my end for your experience there, so that's a total of 3700, which comes out to be 822 is the new XP share.
822. And the GP was
650.
I wrote it down.
The final gold share is 650 for players
650.
with the additional 125 from the sword. Now you're right. Thanks
Yeah,
for keeping me again. Like, listen, I'm not perfect, especially now that we're like literally half an hour over fucking time, right? So like, I'm really sorry about that. But
Go sleep, and if you think of anything overnight, just remind me.
oh yeah, by the way, you forgot. So it's yeah, sure. Okay, but
if
no,
you could, that'd be
genuinely.
great, because I'm 6 points away from level 2.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so roll.
Can I give him 6 of my XP?
Absolutely not. You got to earn that shit. And when listen, and I don't think it's listed here, but like, you know, if you die at a higher level, you come back at level 1. I read muster, and I believe in the sanctity of leveling. So, all right.
We're playing Shadowdark. That's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Good luck,
if we're
y'all.
playing 5e, then it's different.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Y'all are
There
awesome.
we go.
Thanks for hanging out so late.
Nice.
Yeah. Take care, y'all.